and Jeff on go, breaking every play down blow by blow. R and 4L, that's how we roll. Welcome to the Raider Connection Show. So grab your drink, hit subscribe, let's ride. Raider Nation strong, we never divide. From kickoff to the final echo, you're tuned into the Raider Connection Show. Hey! You're tuned into the Raider Connection Show.
Yo! What is good, Raider Nation? Welcome to another episode of the Raider Connection. Appreciate everyone pulling up and tapping in with us on this Wednesday night. And if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys head on over, hit that like, hit that subscribe button on everybody you see here. Starting to my left, LV Raider 10, my guys, Cheeto Linus, and then Hollywood Raider Jeff, all the way to the end. Again, appreciate you guys pulling up and tapping in. Free agency has started, y'all. Man, oh man, what a crazy week it's been, y'all. What crazy week. But we're gonna go ahead and get into all that and much more. But before we go ahead and get this show underway, we have a very special guest here joining us tonight. Let me go ahead and bring in our guy, Afakasi Raider in the building. What is good, my guy? Salute. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, gangs? Just FYI to the chat, my apologies. I think the delay was because of me. I worked the night shifts, so I had to get up real quick and get my stuff situated. So don't blame these guys. That was my fault. So.
To your defense, we're always late.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. It's always my fault, big dog.
Well, I just want to clarify because I saw a few people in the chat saying, surprise, they're late. And
I know, right?
I found it coincidental that you started the stream just as I joined backstage. So that's on me, gang. My apologies, but I was
You're good, brother. You're good.
Yeah. Bye. Hey, it's all good, man. But again, I appreciate everyone pulling up and tapping in with us on this Wednesday night. Real quick, let's go ahead and salute the chat real quick before we go ahead and get the show underway. Shout out to our Raider 24 Nation in the building. What is good? He says Raiders, much love, Nation. Max is back, silver and black. Woo at Children's Hospital in Dallas with a little Raider. Keeps having seizures, so they're gonna monitor him for the next 72 hours. Hey, man, I hope he gets to go ahead and go home soon. I hope he's okay and back at home really soon. So appreciate you. Prayers, man. Prayers. Shout out to Rorschach in the building. What is good, my guy? Salute. Tanner Jack in the building. What is good? One of the mods and part of the members of the Raider Connection. Salute. Raider Ryan in the building. What is good? Jason Downs. What is up, my guy? Everybody giving you shit for being late. God damn. We ought to be on time, bro. Damn. Rose Sound in the building. What is good, my guys? Salute. Daniel Berry. What is good, my guys? Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Armando in the building. Salute, my guy. Appreciate you pulling up. Let's see. Oh, man. Leo already with the – hold on, dog. Let me do it right. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Tapping in. Let's see here. Shout out to I lost my place. Goddamn. Erica Raiders in the building. Eric Raiders in the building. What is good, my guy? Alex, what is the deal, my guy? Appreciate you pulling up. Hey, Long. What is good, my guy? Appreciate you pulling up. Chill Sal. What is good? Anyone else wearing their Crosby jersey? Mine's still in the closet, dog. It's probably gonna be there for a little.
I still have mine.
You said you're still in the closet?
Mine's in the closet, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had on my hoodie today, but it got hot.
Yeah. I don't pull it out till like season. But I got the shirt.
You're not the Ravens. You don't pull it out all the time.
No, I know
the big pull out.
I stay in there. But appreciate everybody else. Salute to Ben in the building as well. Salute, man.
What's up, Jason?
Darren, what is good? So all right. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off, y'all. Free agency begins today officially. So we're busy these last couple of days here. Spy Tech, be cooking. You already know, man. Just cooking, man.
I was wondering because I came out in the video before the intro. I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, that's
What's up, Marcus? What's going
a
on,
little
big dog?
cook. But Spicer was cooking, man. You know, we were pretty aggressive this free agency, and we kind of talked about it in previous shows about kind of the, you know, what to kind of look forward in this offseason. We did mention that the Raiders should be aggressive in this offseason, especially, you know, beefing up that offensive line. And we went ahead and went out and did that. But let's go ahead and just kind of go over the acquisitions real quick over the last few days. Let me go ahead and put this up here. All right.
Sorry, I'm eating, but I'm trying to drown the sorrows of losing that number 14 pick in the first round next year. So,
Like you needed
I'm
an
on a
excuse to eat.
Big luck. I'm just tired from working night shift, my friend.
Yeah, no worries. But Raiders go out and sign Jalen Naylor from the Vikings. He was out in he was part of the free agency. Spytech is went out there and got themselves a receiver. The next person that we went ahead and went out and signed this free agency as well. Damn, I have this right. All right, here we go.
Shout out to Raider Resistance. That's my guy right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Kitty Pay is now a Raider. Raiders go out and get themselves an edge.
Did you say Kitty?
It's Quiddy.
Quiddy. Yeah.
Kitty Pay. They got themselves another edge.
Native Rhode Islander, my hometown, my home state.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Rhode Island only has one town. That's
Went to Bishop Hendricken, and then he went to Michigan.
Yay.
So I wanted him when he was available, when he was in the draft. I wanted us to grab him then.
Nathan, yay.
Yay.
Rhode Island's the size of my freaking backyard.
Think about it. The last time we had Raiders from my state were Fargus and Mark Van Egan. Now I got this guy.
Yay.
Yay.
Dude, when the state's this big and California's this big, that's a big thing. So shut up, Leo.
Nathan's the one that said it's as big as his backyard, but I'm the one that gets to shut up.
Because I like Nate better. I've known Nate longer. Nate's my guy.
I visited Rhode Island, that's why.
Yes, yeah. He didn't back out on the trip.
And how long did it take you to walk through there? Like 5 minutes?
To walk
Pretty
through
Right? I did a couple laps, made it like 15 minutes. Like, okay.
You're not wrong.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen enough. Oh, man. Yeah, but Raiders go out and sign Quiddy Pay as an edge. Now I think we're getting into kind of the really interesting signings. Raiders went out and signed Nakobe Dean.
Where's he from?
He is from the Eagles.
Oh, I know that, but since
like what's it? I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I thought we were just shouting out cities now.
That's what I
know. Jeff is with the fun facts here today.
I know, right?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can Google it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But Raiders go out and sign Nakobe Dean, the linebacker, $36 million deal.
I like that coach.
$20 million guaranteed. A big addition for the Raiders in that linebacker room. That honestly, it was almost vacant. There's only two dudes there, and it's the Bergs. Maybe like another dude. I don't even know who's still there in that linebacker room. But Raiders go out and bring on Nakobe Dean. The other signing I think this is a big one too. And I did mention him when he came out and when they say that we're going to go ahead and release him and be part of free agency. Quay Walker. Quay Walker is now a Las Vegas Raider. Quay Walker signed through a 3-year, $40 million deal, $28 million guaranteed. Again, big additions to that linebacker room. I'm going to go over to the next one, and we'll go ahead and talk about all these free agency signings. But I think the one more before I get to the main one. We got ourselves a kicker too. We went out and got Matt Gay, and he is a new kicker. We went ahead and moved on from.
Leo doesn't like him. Just saying.
Why? Because he's gay?
Yeah, no, he doesn't like him.
Part of the gays?
Before we started the show. Yep.
Wow, that's not very nice.
I said I didn't like him because he doesn't. What's the point of signing somebody that's not better than the guy you have already?
Because he's probably going to be cheaper than what Carlson would be.
Mhm.
Probably.
You know what? It's all nickels and dimes with you, Jeff. I had it.
Like it's his money or something,
I know, right?
Yeah, right, man.
right?
Well, there's
frugal.
one signing I felt like we overspent a little bit, but it's not this dude. But I think the one that really kind of hit it out of the ballpark here, Raiders went out and got their guy. They went out and signed Tyler Lindenbaum to a massive deal. It was a 3-year, $81 million deal, $60 million guaranteed, average about 27 per year. This is the guy that we said, if you need a backup to Brinks truck, this is the one. And here we are. So
Except Jeff, I know he's absolutely upset about this signing.
Right? Because
Right.
like, all his money's gone now.
Bro, that's
yeah.
a lot of
It
freaking
was like
money.
play money. I know.
Right?
I don't care what we paid for him, to be honest with you. It was well worth it.
So how are you guys feeling about all the signings that I just went ahead and went off on? I'll start with you, Jeff. How are you feeling? What do you think about all the signings? Not just Tyler, because I think we all know kind of how you feel about Big Lindy over here. But
If he was in the room with me, I'd give him a hug.
I thought always
just love
you'd
this
give
move.
him right now.
I don't know. I love all the moves, to be honest with you. I don't think there's one that scratches my head like last year. Like when we made moves, you're like, what, huh? Where did that guy come from? There's been none of that so far this year. The only thing I think that would have been done different is if we still had Max prior to Monday, I think the odd man out would have probably been Quiddy Pay, unfortunately. I think he might have been the one that we wouldn't have probably gone after if we had no vision of trading Max. So I think that's a nice added addition, especially for depth, if you think about it in the long run. So so far, Spytech is cooking big time, and this is showing everything to me that he was not in control last year, that this was Pete Carroll running everything last year, because what he's done so far this year has been phenomenal. So let's see it transfer over to what the product is on the field, and then we can then really fully grade everything as far as I'm concerned. But so far, if I had to throw a grade at it, A+ right now for just the quality of what this looks like on paper. But let's see what it looks like on the field. But I'm happy. I got no negatives, none.
Cool. Nate, how you
Yeah.
feeling?
Damn it.
I completely agree. I love all of these signings. I think we overpaid a little bit for Naylor and Pay, but I'm okay with that because sometimes when, especially for the Raiders, like coming off of the season that we just did, you're going to have to overpay some players out on the free agency market just to entice them to come over. And that's exactly what we did with Linderbaum and with basically all of our signings. We paid a little bit more than what they were asking for, but man, I love all of these. They seem extremely strategic, and it's really revamped the entire defensive side of the football. And I'm really excited about all of these signings and what the potential of this offseason could bring.
Yeah. Leo, how you feeling about the signings, man?
Yeah, man. I'm glad they opened the checkbook. They gave the guys their money, huge signing bonuses, even the way the contracts were worked. Not so much of a cap hit this year, probably setting it up more for the loading him up on the back end, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. Breaking news. The Raiders have signed unrestricted free agent Nakobe Dean.
There you go.
So it is official. Nakobe Dean has officially become a Raider.
Good.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for the linebackers. Honestly, I'm really excited for the linebackers. It's been a minute since we've had linebackers that you can, since the law firm of Howard and Morrison, it's been a minute since I've been proud of my linebackers. So I'm looking forward to them, being able to do some work. Obviously, the center, so important in the Matt Kubiak system. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, so far so good. I mean, the wide receiver, cool. He sat behind two great wide receivers in Minnesota, so we'll see. But I mean, anything is gonna, get Jack Besh to do something, or Dante Thornton to do something. Hey, whatever it takes, right? Jesus Christ, like yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, but other than that, yeah, man, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Cool. Our special guest today, AR Afakasi Raider. Have you had what do you think about the free agent signings that we did the last couple of days?
Yeah, I like it for the most part. I mean, we got our guy in Linderbaum. Seems we've revamped our linebacker room with the two additions. The cornerback could be a sneaky good signing. He looks like he might be our guy at the nickel. The wide receiver I found a little bit questionable, just the price we paid for him, and the production on his end. I don't know, it just doesn't really add up to what we need as well. But if he can live up to what we're paying him to do, I hear good things about how he played towards the back half of last season. So hopefully we can get more out of it. I still believe we need a number one receiver.
Oh yeah.
Who else am I missing? The defensive end, I like the signing, and the kicker. It's like whatever. It sucks to see Carlson go. One of the last of a dying breed with the Oakland Raiders. Now there's only two on our roster.
Mm-hmm.
Three.
Yeah, to your point. No, two more left.
Colton, Max, and AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. That's right. Because Max.
Yeah.
I forgot. Now there's three again. I still remember what I said. It's a dying breed now. It sucks to see these guys go. But, hopefully if it's this guy, or I believe we'll bring some young talent through the door, whether it's a draftee or an undrafted free agent. I believe we're going to bring one of those in the door to compete for that job and see where the cards fall. So, yeah, I'm happy for the most part.
Oh, good. For sure. We did also have some re-signings as well. Let me go ahead and pull that up, but I do have the tweet by the Raiders. Again, like Leo just said, Nakobe Dean is officially now a Raider. He has just signed his contract, so he's locked in. We're good with him. 1 second. There you go. All right, cool. So let's talk about the Raider re-signings. So we had some re-signings over the last couple of days as well. Familiar face. Raiders bringing back Eric Stokes through a $30 million deal. They re-signed Eric Stokes to a 3-year, $30 million deal per Ian Rappaport. As well, now we're going to have a discussion about this guy. Malcolm Kus is also back. He was re-signed to a 1-year, $11 million deal. I was a little bit surprised at first.
I was surprised too.
Yeah, but it made sense at the time. At the time, it made sense. Now it's like, okay, we're not in a bad situation, but it's always good to go ahead and have that guy. Hopefully, he has a better year this year. But yeah, interesting signing when we actually did it at the time. But I wasn't, I was a little bit shocked, but hey, it made sense at the time.
I think. Sorry, just real quick. I think that re-signing is a lot of that screams to me that they're very confident that his recovery wasn't quite there throughout the season, but it was starting to get there by the end of the season where he started to play a little bit better. And I think that they're confident that he can regain most of what he was able to do before the injury. Sorry to cut you off.
No. You're good. You're good. Let me go over this last one, and we can go ahead and really get into that
Yeah, sure.
discussion.
Go ahead.
Also, Raiders bringing back Jordan Meredith from restricted free agency. They're bringing back, so he will be here as well. Part of the offensive line, most likely will be at depth. It'll probably be the last time we see him at center for a very long.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, you never know.
Mhm.
But
We are the Raiders. You never know.
Jesus Christ, I know. But Malcolm Coons, right? Again, for me, I feel this was a little bit of an overspend. Um, and I mean it in the sense that I feel that his gameplay last year wasn't really indicative of that $11 million mark. At the time, we didn't, for all intents and purposes, Max was gone to us. So having this signing made sense. Adding, keeping that depth in that edge room, in that defensive line room. So this was a good addition. Now that things have changed and Max is still here, um, it just provides some depth for pay for Max for that defensive line. How do you guys feeling about the re-signs here? Again, Kuntz, Stokes, Meredith coming back. What do you guys think? Afakasi, I'll start with you this time. What do you think about those re-signs?
Yeah, you're not going to get any complaints from me with the re-signings. I was surprised with the Malcolm Kuntz one, but again, like I highlighted before, I think that's a sign that they are confident with his recovery, and maybe a sign that he wasn't all the way there last season, and maybe that was a lot of what his struggles were. So if they think that his recovery is enough for them to want to re-sign him, and I believe that's the reason why they did, then I'm cool with it. Hopefully, we can find again that 2020, when was it, 2020 form, was it 2023 form that he produced towards the second half of the season. So yeah, I'm again, no complaints from me.
Yeah, yeah. Real quick, I know there's people in the chat asking about Leonard Baum. There is nothing as of yet about Tyler being officially a Raider yet. We're on the
Tomorrow,
lookout.
y'all. Tomorrow.
Leo thinks it's tomorrow. I don't know. It could be announced later on. I don't know. Maybe it is tomorrow. So, but as of right now, there's no word officially. Leo, how do you feeling about the re-signings? Eric, bringing back Eric Stokes.
I'm kind of glad about Kuntz because I know I had shared before that it would suck that we didn't wait the 2 years it takes to recover from his injury, and he went somewhere else and he completely balled out. I think a lot of it has to do too with Robbie Leonard, his old D line coach being the defensive coordinator. So that holds some weight to hey, what do you think about Malcolm? Obviously, that was done before the Max debacle happened, so that was the thing. But I'm glad to see that he's still going to be here. I mean, it's like I said, it's not my money. 11 mil is probably like chunk change to them. 1 year, if he balls out, if he shows up, it's just another weapon we could have on the defense. So I'm all for it. Stokes too. Stokes, it wasn't a heavy cornerback deal. Cornerbacks are starting to get paid a lot more, so I like the money that they used. So that one was good. Meredith, depth piece. That is what it is. I'm sure 805 was extremely happy with that one. We all know how horrible 805 is when it comes to him. But but I mean, yeah, man. Other than that, it's just I'm cool with those so far. Yeah.
Nate, how are you feeling about the re-signs?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. I know that we signed Kuntz for another million extra than what we did last year, but I completely am with where Leo was saying that if we let him go and he completely balled out, then we feel like we got the lesser of the deal, and I think we spent so much time trying to what's the word, to like make him progress throughout our system that we're not going to reap the benefits of him now, might as well just sign him for another year. And I do think that this year is going to be the year that we were expecting for him, for Malcolm Kuntz, because of his injury. Is now 2 years going to be 2 years removed from that, and I think that we're going to finally see the Kuntz we wanted this past season. As far as Stokes, I mean, I think we had to re-sign him. He was arguably our best cornerback in as all of last year, and now looking at our cornerback room in total, it looks like a very decent unit, a lot better than what we had last year. So I think keeping him on was really good. I don't know about Meredith, man. I mean, if we're gonna play him out of position again, there's no point. But hopefully he finds his spot and he goes back to being a very serviceable piece on the offensive line, at least as far as we're hoping he's going to be a backup. Hopefully he doesn't have to come in. But I mean, last year didn't show a lot. But again, he played out of position there. So hopefully he goes back to guard and he could be serviceable. But hopefully we don't have to see him because we want him as a backup.
Depth guy. I'll be right back, gang. I just need to situate something real quick.
Oh, you
Go
good?
ahead. You gotta take that morning leak. See, you didn't give him time to have his morning glory.
Morning glory.
You gotta thaw out. My man thawed out.
Man. Really quick though, I forgot to mention. So we also went ahead and brought back Thomas Booker. Thomas Booker from restricted free agent. He's also back with the team. I like this signing that we brought him back. I think he has really good potential. I would definitely like to go ahead and see more of Thomas Booker, and I think it just maintains that kind of solid play from that defensive line. Also, another guy that we went out and actually traded for. We traded for a corner. Speaking of corners that Nate just mentioned, we went and traded for Teron Johnson, the corner from the Bills. Big addition to that nickel spot. Last year we had to rely on good old Darnay Holmes, and unfortunately, he just did not make the cut. So we went out and we really didn't spend anything. Spend a 6th-round pick for Johnson, and in turn we get a 7th-round pick. So we just swap picks, and I think he's on the cheap. I don't think he's expensive. I think he's like $8 million or something like that, around that range. So we're not breaking the bank, and he's a really solid nickel that will help to go ahead and improve that nickel position for sure. Jeff, how are you feeling about the re-signs? Who stand out for you? Is there anybody that you were just kind of like, I don't know?
Yeah, Kuntz was the only one I was kind of questioning. I get giving him another year contract. It's funny that Chase signed today. I think he went to Washington, but it was a 1-year contract for him also. So he's living on 1-year contracts now himself. But yeah, everything else I have no problem with. Stokes was a definite must. Bringing back Meredith again, that's a depth piece for us, so that's a good thing to have. I don't really have any issues with the guys we brought back. The only one that was kind of on was the Kuntz one, maybe. But
hey, this is fine random. But did you guys see Kenneth Walker arrive to Kansas City today and what he was wearing?
No,
a John Madden T-shirt as he was walking.
Get out of here!
Wow.
Yes. Wow, that's awesome.
Yes, bro. K9 came off the plane with a fucking John Madden T-shirt, bro.
Yeah, I know, Rorschach. I saw it. Just haven't gotten it yet.
Wait, I think I just passed it right now. I was like,
that is dope, man.
Right here.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, let me share real quick.
Oh yeah,
that's it. That's crazy, huh? Yeah.
Does he just not?
Is it an actual Ravens one?
I think it might be a video game one though.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if it's the.
It doesn't look like it.
That's why I can't really see it.
It's just of him.
It's just the Madden, but I think it might be one of his old video game covers because it's not him and Raider.
It says Madden on the bottom. It looks like Al Davis on the left side and the lower, maybe.
No, I think it's from a Madden cover of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's from.
Oh
the
yeah, but
game
that is a
itself.
picture of him as a coach, right under the N and John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's him from on
because
the field.
the main picture is him as a broadcaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is too. There's his old '70s photo at the very
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool that he
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
if it's for the video game, who cares?
Yeah, but even then, like as a Kansas City Chief fan, like bro, that's Raiders shit.
Right? Right? That's kinda
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and you're paying me, and I'm still wearing this.
Right. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny as shit, man. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ricky,
We'll
Malcolm
put
Kuntz
this
is
back
gonna
up
be
for
the
him. So thanks
craziest
for
looking Pizza Hut
$1.99
driver
super
next
chat.
year.
He goes, I blame Leo equals Geno facts plus tax.
That's funny.
Oh man. But appreciate everyone
What's
pulling
Steve?
up and rocking with us on this Wednesday. We have over 200 in the building. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe on all the channels you see here. Appreciate you guys. It really does go ahead and support the shows.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see here. So there's some other ones that we're actually re-signed as well. That was early in the week. Tristan McCollin, Will
Fucking
Putnam,
805.
I know, I saw
Charles
that.
Snowden. What did Bob say?
The number 14 pick. It's like a bad hangover.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Jeff, I should make that into a shirt, bro. Have like the number 14, like it was a jersey, and the
Right?
name will be pull out.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Oh, all
Welcome
right.
back.
Welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
There you go. All right, cool. Let's see here.
You missed it, AR. Kenneth Walker was walking off the plane when he arrived in Kansas City wearing a John Madden t-shirt.
Cool story. Yay. Is he a Raider?
You don't get the irony. He's a Chief and he's wearing a Raider shirt.
Yeah, I know, but still,
Yeah.
if he's not a Raider, I don't give a shit.
There you go. There you go. Like that. I like that. Let's see here.
So does that mean Saturday and Sunday and Monday you didn't give a shit about Max?
You still don't.
I don't give a shit per se as to what they do if it's not for us, if they're with other teams.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Oh, okay.
But we also had some people depart, and it's
Oh, not Parham. Oh, I'm so crushed.
Parham being one of them. This guy also being one of them. Alex Kappa. We're moving.
Oh, him too.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
From Alex Kappa. Here we go. Oh my god. The other day as well. Also, we went ahead and moved on. We talked about him earlier. Our guy, Cashman Carlson, no longer a Raider. No longer Raider. I'm a little bit sad about him. I like Daniel Carlson. It was cool.
Like
I'm
the
not
dude-
familiar with the new guy, so that's why I can't really speak on it too much.
Thank you, man.
I'm not too familiar with him. Dylan Parham being the other guy as well, but
What's up, Mikey?
I think this one.
So is Devin White and Landon Roberts, they're still out there?
They're still out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody pick those guys up yet. But I
all
think
those
this
linebackers we picked last year are still out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think this one is probably what we're really excited about. Raiders, for some way, somehow, this is where you can go ahead and really say Spytek was cooking. He was able to go ahead and find a way to trade Geno Smith and send his ass back to the Jets out of all places. Raiders trade Geno Smith in exchange for a sixth round pick. Crazy work. The great thing about this is that you have to go ahead and clear that cap space So that 18 and a half, no more. They went ahead and converted 17.3 or 17.2 into a signing bonus, which doesn't hit the cap. And then um, Jets are going to flip that 1.3 um, into their salary, signing him for the vet minimum of 1.3, and we gain 9.3 in cap space from Geno Smith. I think this probably was the best situation we could have hoped for in regards to Geno Smith. How is everybody feeling about moving on from Geno Smith? Nate, I see you shaking your head. Go ahead. Let me know how you're feeling about us moving on from Geno Smith.
I mean, first of all, it's insane the fact that one, Spytek was able to trade him. Two, he was able to trade him back to the Jets.
Right.
Like that, it's insane. I I know we were already going to release him. It was said that he was going to be released prior to the trade, but the fact that we got anything out of Geno Smith as an asset is quite insane. So, hats off to John Spytek. He's been cooking this offseason. If that was the only move he made, that alone is insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeff?
Yeah, interesting. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, AR.
Yeah.
Go ahead, AR.
No.
Yeah. It don't
I'm
matter.
happy. So he's gone. This is where I think Spytek worked his voodoo magic. How he's able to send him to them, along with a 7th round pick. We get a 6th in return, and we only have to cover basically about half. So we're only on the books now for $9 million as opposed to 18 if we would have just cut him. So I don't know how the hell he smoke and mirrors, whatever he did with them, but I think it's awesome. So unloaded one major burden off our roster, and that's it. Be done with them. Good luck in New York. We'll see
know why
in the
they
fall
did it,
when we
right?
come to play you.
You know why
Huh?
they did it? Yeah.
They're trying to get Arch Manning.
They saw the Raiders' plan at tanking last year. We had Geno, we had
So we're going
Parham.
to take Commander.
So they're like, "Hey, bring those guys over here. We want to take
And
too."
Commander strikes again.
Yeah. we might as well let them borrow Thornton and Betch too while we're at it. Fuck it, just send them over there.
Thorin for sure.
Oh, you're not kidding, though.
Yeah.
Oh man. AR, how you feeling about the departure of Geno Smith and the rest of the guys? Kappa, Parham.
There's nobody there that I'm gonna cry spilt milk over, except for Carlson. As I mentioned before, one of the last of a dying breed. I appreciate Carlson and his time as a Raider. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Thank you for your services. Hopefully, the guy we brought in, Gay, or the young guy I believe we're going to bring in for competition, will be able to carry on the legacy of having a good place kicker, because we've had that for the longest time. Yes, we've had problems with a lot of spots on our roster over the last 2-3 decades, but you could go back to the 80s with the Raiders. For the most part, having a place kicker there that is amongst the best in the league, and hopefully whoever will be it, whether it's Gay or somebody else, can carry on that legacy. As for Geno, interesting to see that they traded him back to the team that originally drafted him. I don't know. I'm glad that we were able to get something out of him and get some of that salary cap space back as well. So hats off to Spytek for being able to swindle that. Geno, it just didn't work out. We were all hopeful, but just another one of these Band-Aid options, these veteran guys that we bring in, hoping that it can work out, and it just doesn't. So here we are.
Yeah, for sure. Dixon says Brendan Carroll Smith. Oh man.
According to Hondo, a lot of teams are out there wanting the services of Brandon Carroll. So hey,
Hey, we'll vouch for him. Take him.
Take him. Jets, if you're
have him.
A great addition to your tank commander would be the Undertaker himself, Brendan Carroll.
Yep.
You know, it will definitely.
How the hell anybody could be interested in that guy?
It's crazy, absolutely insane.
Yeah. But this, I mean, I think this has probably been one of the craziest free agencies that I can remember. And literally we had a bomb drop, and I think this is kind of what everybody's kind of eager to talk about. And there's questions there, but I think the bombshell dropped yesterday. We all went on. Ravens back out on the deal of the Max Crosby trade. So we heard last Friday, literally what, like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, Max Crosby was going to be traded to the Ravens, and yesterday, literally got hit with the bomb. Ravens literally just backing out of the deal with Max Crosby. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Shout out to our guy Raiders Resistance. If you don't follow Raiders Resistance, make sure you guys go ahead and give.
Oh, you
him-
got to follow. Yeah, you got to follow
You
him.
really should. When
Mhm.
it comes to breaking news, this guy is always spot on, and he's
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
prior content.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the Ravens backed out of the deal of Max Crosby yesterday, saying that Max Crosby did not pass his physical. So Max Crosby is still
Sup,
officially a Las Vegas Raider. Um, because this deal was obviously null and void, we lose out on the two first round picks, 2026, 2027, number 14 pick for this draft coming up. But not only that, that $30 million that we thought we are going to clear, we're going to have to go ahead and absorb that for the moment. For the moment. Crazy work that literally just happened like almost 24 hours ago. I can't, and I was telling Jeff yesterday, I can't think of a moment in recent history that this type of deal, like this type of situation, went down on a blockbuster deal. How do you guys feel about the whole situation and the whole? What do you think is going to happen with Max? Do you guys think that he could still be traded, or does he actually stay? Um, what? How do you guys feeling about this so far? I'll start. I'll start with Afakasi because I really do want to know his take on it. I haven't really heard anything about that from your end. So, how do you feel about this?
pretty shocking that it all transpired the way it did. To your point, like the only other time where something like this, and maybe not to that magnitude, but it was kind of similar circumstances back in, I think it was the year 2013. We were supposed to sign a guy to be our left tackle, and at the last minute that got nixed, and we ended up signing Donald Penn as our fallback plan. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, Saffold from the
but-
Rams.
Yeah, that's it. Saffold. Yes. So that
Penn worked
kind of
out.
was similar. It did work out, and maybe not to that magnitude, but that's the last time I can remember something that's close to it. But anyways, I guess he's back in the door, and I don't doubt they're going to look at the other options. But yesterday's price isn't going to be today's price. I highly doubt if and when we trade him again to a different suitor, it's not going to be for 2 firsts, unfortunately. I hope so, but we will see. But I guess for the now, he's back in the door. And is there a world where we see him stay on our roster and play for us? I wouldn't be mad at it. But I did make peace with the fact that he was gone and that we're moving towards the future. And there's a part of me that still wants to do that. But if he's back, I'm not going to be mad at it. We'll just see how the cards fall. But I don't doubt that there's going to be other people calling about Crosby services and that. But we will see.
Okay. So you're either for it or against it. If he stays, he stays. If he doesn't, then it's all
I'm
good.
on both. I'm good with both sides of the coin. To his comment, I'm not going to panic if we keep him on our roster. Hey, that's cool. We're keeping a legacy player per se, and if we don't, I'm good with that too. We're making moves towards the future, and it is what it is. So, yeah.
Yeah, Caden, with the Crosby needs to come to that. Say, hey, tell Jerry to pick up the phone, bro, and call a dude. Call Spy. Tom, two first. Jeff, I want to get your take. I know probably have an idea, but how do you feel about the situation in whole? You know, do you think Max gets traded? Do you think he stays? And then how do you feel about that?
I don't know now. Either way, we're not going to get what we would have gotten from
That is not what I was thinking, bro. That he threw me for a curveball right now.
No, I get it. We talked about it a lot yesterday, so Jeff's probably at the point where I am. Like, it is what it is at this point, and
yeah. I mean, we got a Christmas gift, and Big Luck said it in one of the comments on one of the shows the other night. In the comments after it was over, Friday night show. I said, we were given a Christmas gift Friday night by not only, trading Max away, getting away from that drama that was done and over with, but then we were gaining 2 first-round picks that we could have done some serious damage with. We could have really helped build this team, and it would have staved me off getting off the let's trade the first, the number 1 overall and move around. But now it's like we're not. And then I ended up with a lump of coal at 7:50 p.m. last night. I know the exact minute because that's exactly when Jason came in the show last night and told me 7:50 p.m. Eastern time when it all went to shit. And Max was coming back to us. Picks were taken away from us. So we're not going to get that same deal. It's just I don't see that happening. So whatever we get will be a lesser offer. But it's tough to see the way he left and how it was portrayed by some and by him with some of the things he said to just welcome him back in like, oh, don't worry about it. No big deal. We're good now.
Emotional.
Yeah, but it's not that, though. It's still the fact that you don't burn bridges like that in a way. Whatever. Yeah. I'm obviously not going to get my point across because Leo's going to cry and make fun of me. So
if I make fun of you, you're the one crying.
If he's here, he stays, but he's got to restructure. If he doesn't want to restructure, then we've got to push him.
Make sure you tell him that.
So so you saying that, push him. What would you trade him for? Are you gonna flat out just trade him and get whatever you get, or
I'm not going to trade him just to trade him? Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I want at least a first rounder.
That's what it sounded like.
And if we're not going to get a first rounder in the following season, 2027, then I want their first rounder this year and a second this year, maybe a second next year if we can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out
so
to
it's a lot less. It's less than.
It's like still going to be less. Or you give me a second round this year, first this year, and a player instead. We're not going to go after your first round next year.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be lucky if we get that.
I know.
See,
that might as well be 2 firsts.
What gets forgotten is the work that was put behind it to get the 2 first-round picks.
Yep.
Well, it's that, and
the fact that now everything's out of the bag, right? Oh, he did want to leave. The Raiders were willing to trade him. Somebody took the bait and they offered 2 first rounds, but then now they went back on it. All that leverage you had is gone.
Oh yeah. Oh, big
gone.
time.
We no longer are the ones who can sit there and wait for phone calls. Now we're like, hey, babe, hey, remember that shit you offered? Or like we're calling the Bears, like, hey, dog, like, we was just kidding, like, like now we're in that fucking seat. And if you're in that seat, you don't want to be in that seat. Like,
it does kind of screw up our plans too. That's the other thing. So any plans that SpyTech had thought out of what he was going to do with those picks, and whether it's moving them or doing whatever, that changes everything. So whatever they had for the draft board that they were working on over the weekend, that got thrown by the wayside now because now they got to do something different because they were planning on that. Just like over the weekend, we were like, okay, it's over. He's gone. We got these picks. Let's start thinking going forward. We stopped making the moves on Monday. We agree to make the signs that we're going to, the players we're going to sign. So now everybody's already thinking like, all right, well, we filled this spot, so we don't fully need that type of player early in the draft. We can move around and do other things. And now it all just goes, it's all in shambles now. Now you gotta readdress and fix things and go a different route. I mean, it's still doable. We can still survive all this, but it's just a monkey wrench in the machine. That's all.
It's what they get paid the big bucks for, Jeff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they have to
the
plan for
big-
every
you know,
scenario. Yeah.
Devin,
All
check
right,
your
they've thrown a wrench in the system in the system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
ahead and deal with it, and that's what we pay. That's why you're in the position you're in. So Spy Tech, get to work.
Yeah, so it is a big monkey wrench,
And the way the Raiders reacted makes me seem like they handled it so well. Like, okay, that's cool. Don't worry about it. You know what?
Mhm.
We're not in cap hell. We can figure this out.
No, that's the good
He
thing.
could come back, right? We can still keep the guys that we said we were gonna get. Like, don't worry about it. Like, y'all want to do that? That's cool. That's cool, Baltimore. Like, all right, that's cool. And then they're just gonna keep going business as usual. Yeah.
I want to address this comment by Alan. He says, "You think you'd be lucky if you get a first and a second for Crosby now? The second will probably be conditional on him playing at least 10 games." No, bro. I don't. I feel that you can still get that first round pick, bro.
Good
Now
luck.
the question is, can you get the extra thing so you can get an extra, get the second
Or
extra?
is it
second
worth
round
it to
pick for-
only trade him away for one first rounder?
Now? Yes, now you have to ask yourself. That
So now
question.
you're lowering your standards. See what I mean?
Yes.
How the whole thing got fucked to begin with.
They threw a big old bomb on us. They reset the market because now, if anybody was tapping in with NFL Network, Tom Pelissero was on, and he was saying, and Jeff was talking about it too.
He was.
Yeah, he's like,
pissed.
my phone keeps
Yeah.
ringing, like I can't like fucking get off because like my phone keeps ringing about teams asking about how this is gonna fuck up their deals, and so you had that whole now fear going on amongst the league. And trust me, a lot of owners out there, a lot of teams are not happy with the Ravens on the shit that this GM pulled. I forgot his name,
Costa.
but Acosta, yeah, Acosta pulled. So now, I mean, you're having, there's some teams coming out like, hey, we're not going to do any business with Baltimore, which is crazy. I mean, you guys are on the verge of getting blackballed by the league. It's so bad, you know. But the way it was just done is just they literally dropped the bombshell because, you know, and I wanted to go ahead and kind of put this out, you know, ask this question: how did it all fall apart? You know, they're saying that he didn't pass the physical because of the surgery, right? Because of the knee. But the thing is, like, it's not
bullshit.
Yes,
Yeah, this is
exactly. It's
bullshit.
not old
Bullshit.
news. It's not new news. You know, it wasn't publicly known that he went out and got surgery, that he got a meniscus repair. It's like, come on now, bro. Like, really? Like, you use that excuse.
They've done it before. They did it with the Crabtree situation where they were going to give Ryan Grant his contract, whatever. And then all of a sudden, Crabtree became available. Grant failed his physical. You know, went back on the deal, and then they signed Crabtree, who's cheaper. Yeah. So it's part of what they do. It's how they work. You know, I sent you guys that one earlier too about him trying to trade a player who wasn't even mentally right, and eventually ended up leaving the game a couple of weeks later. Remember? So that's just how it is. And fortunately, it's not illegal because it was done during legal tampering. So there's not much. So all you can do is just roll with the punches. It is what it is right now. Max is back on the team. We're not in cap hell. We can keep moving. So, like, fuck it at this point. Yeah.
I'm good with either way, I guess.
Yeah.
If we keep him, cool. If we can trade him and get a coveted pick for him, preferably what we. I said, I don't think that yesterday's price isn't going to be today's price, but hopefully it can still be a fair price that if we do trade him again to somebody else.
Those pancakes are going to cost a lot more today than they did yesterday.
Pancake
yes,
eating
sir.
motherfucker. You know, I will say one thing. If anybody watched his press conference today when he talked about it, and Jason Downs said it to me right away when it was going on. He goes, he just looks guilty, like he knows he screwed up, like he knows that he's not telling the truth up there. And with him being a former police officer, he could read this as this guy's talking, and I could even tell that the guy's full of shit as he's talking. It's just he's coming up with some lame brain excuses, like they were going to try and work to get both him and Henry. There was no way they were gonna. They weren't going to be able to get both of those guys. And the fact that
No, they weren't going to
building
sign both. Yeah, that's complete bullshit.
The fact that Max was in the building while they were talking to Hendrickson at the same time.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, man. That was a bunch of bullshit.
Actually, and
They
I
played
got
us is what they did. They
Yeah,
played us.
I got this scumbags little presser that he did earlier today. This is again Eric DaCosta. He's the GM of the Ravens, and he talks about in regards to the Max Crosby deal.
What do you kind of say to that speculation?
I mean, I understand it. You know, I understand it. We live in that age of skepticism, and people question the people that don't really know me or know the Ravens culture. And the Ravens
Oh, we know you, bro.
So I understand.
Yeah.
As I said at the beginning, we've got a responsibility. I've got a responsibility to the Ravens, to this community, to our fans, and to Steve Bisciotti to do what we think is best for the club. And that's what we always try to do. Every decision we make is based on this idea. Is this the best thing for the Ravens? It's very, very challenging.
What's up, Chico?
Again, I understand how people might maybe from afar would feel that way, but nobody's more upset about this than me. Gutted by it, actually. And so a big regret for me. But we will move on as a football team. And I think there's many, many opportunities for us.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's all I gotta say about that to that dude. Stop it, bro. Stop it with your lies. It's bullshit, and we all know it. We all know it. I mean, to really use the excuse, so he felt his physical when this dude literally was in a boot like 2 weeks ago. Like, come on, dog. Like, really? You use that excuse?
Like, I would have been more cool with it if you would just say, like, no, you know what? We lost a lot of free agents. I saw Hendricks was still out there. I saw a way I can get a rusher and still keep my picks, and that's what I did. Like, just say that.
You're not going to admit that, though.
I know, but just say that. You know? Like, yeah. Because that's what you did. We all saw you did that. So,
yeah. Nate, what do you feel? What do you feel was the big cause of this deal falling apart, in your opinion?
I think it's exactly what Leo just explained. I think that once free agency started and they realized that they were losing free agents left and right, they started to get, they started to panic, and they couldn't really sign anybody because they took on this hefty deal of Max Crosby, that they were like, oh shit, we can't really make any moves. We can't sign anybody. We can't re-sign anybody. Let's try to figure something else out. Let's try to figure a way out of this deal. Because if this doesn't work this season, we don't win, we're going to be messed up for the next year, for this year and for next year, because we don't have picks. So let's just get our picks back. Let's try to lick our wounds. Let's try to reposition ourselves, and let's sign Trey Hendrickson for basically the max deal, and we still have our picks. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. And I mean, he could try to spin it any which way he wants, but everybody knows exactly what happened. So I think it's pretty scummy what they did. There needs to be an investigation. There needs to be, some kind of penalty to be done. Obviously, maybe not like super like heinous, because obviously it's still, everything they did was legal. Like, it's not illegal to do that, and they've done it before.
They need to get rid of legal tampering, period.
Yes, exactly. I was going to bring that up right now.
Period.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? I was going to say, what it reminds me of? It's just that cooling off period. Like when you go buy a car, you get 3 days to like think about it. And if you don't want the car, you can take it back to the lot and get a refund, essentially. Yeah. That's essentially kind of what it is, in that sense. But I don't know. It's a pretty shady move. I feel like they got Max, they did trade, and they saw a lot of dudes walking out the door, and the fan base was like, "Yo, really? Like, we kept nobody, and we traded 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby. That's it. Like, what else is there?" I saw a few posts from like Ravens fans like on Twitter. They're like, let me think about that one. Let me see how the shit plays out. They're already kind of like sus about it. So I think they started feeling the heat from the fan base, and this dude just folded like a tent, bro, and was just like, you know what? I fucked up. I overpaid on this dude, and I think he knew it. I think he maybe Spartak's not good of a salesman, and he probably got closed into doing the trade. He's like, look, man, you know, if you want to go ahead and win now, this is the dude to do it. And he probably got stuck into the deal. I don't know, or he was just like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger, and then he just got cold feet. He got buyer's remorse afterwards. But now the question raises as far as what are we gonna do with Max Crosby? I mean, what do you guys realistically think? And I want to ask you guys this question: do you guys think he gets traded, or do you think he stays? And what I mean by that, not what you guys feel should happen, but what do you guys really think is going to happen? Do you really think we're going to try to? Do you really think we're going to find another trade partner, or is he going to stay with us? And I'll start with you, Jeff, because I know you're pretty strongly opinionated about this. But what do you actually think is going to happen?
I think he's going to be here this season. I don't think we're going to find a trade partner. I don't. I don't. I just don't see it. We got screwed. If we do trade him, we're going to end up getting way less than what we initially wanted, and I don't want to just settle for table scraps, basically. So I think he's going to be here. He's here. Now, what happens after his contract? When it gets to that point where we can walk away freely, do we do it? Where we don't take any hits and we can just walk away and be done? Depending on how he is for the next 2 years. Like, in all honesty, if he has another injury-riddled season this year, where he has to have surgery at the end of the year, then that's a different story. Then at that point, guess what? We can't keep going through this every year because now he's a physical crutch on this team. You know, because this will be 3 years in a row that he's going to lose time. And is he going to throw a fit if we sit him again because of the injury like he did this year, which is what led up to all this in the first place? Because he was so pissed that he got sat down. And now that's the other thing. He's got to come back in his building with Guerrero still here too. Mm-hmm. So how's that relationship going to be? Is that going to be a problem all season long?
He was there this morning. He was fine.
That's what I mean. So it's like what we don't know, and we never will really, unless we've got somebody that's physically inside the building that tells us all this stuff.
Do we really need to know, or do we know based on how it's been the last couple of years?
Or do we want to know?
The whole point.
Exactly.
We're trying to
definitely want
to with this team. We don't need any more distractions, is what I'm probably trying to get at.
I don't think the distraction was ever on the team, but more with the fans.
Correct, but it still could be now.
So,
again, if he was doing it by keeping his mouth shut, though.
The distraction was never on the team. It was just on the fan base.
But now it might be because now it's a known thing. It wasn't known then.
So what happens if Max has the best career he's ever had this season?
Then that's a bonus.
So then we don't go back and we still got to get rid of him, or does everyone's tune change and say,
"Oh, you know that's still going to come."
At this point, if we don't trade him now, if we can't trade him now, then we're not going to get anything near what we thought we would comes next year, because now he's going to be another year older. His contract's only going to have that 1 year left on it unless we extend it now with the restructure. So everything changes from here on out. Everything goes down, basically. So we were in the perfect spot to do what we just did, but Baltimore gave us the big middle finger and smoked us on this. They did. They outright, they made a fool of us by doing what they did. But the egg's on them because they're the ones that are going to probably have a hard time for a little while trying to get in the trust of another GM from another organization to trade with them, more than likely too.
Oh yeah, that's why I said like
I'm sure these GMs all talk. So again, it's out there, it's in the public. Everybody knows what happened. You know, so I think Max is here. I don't think he's going anywhere, which I'm fine with at this point.
Thank you, man, for the super chat.
Sounds like it.
Real quick, $5 super from Nav, man. He says under the radar thought, Max goes there and realizes Linderbaum is gone. Unlikely, says, yeah, fuck that. I think my knee is not ready.
Wow, yeah, that's not what happened.
He couldn't touch his toes. I can't do it.
Can I take a second just to appreciate that? Thank you, Nevman. That was actually on my side of the fence. That was probably my first super chat in months. So I appreciate you, Nevman. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the $5 super. AR, what do you think? Do you think he actually gets traded? Do you think he stays? What are your thoughts on the actual possibility of having
Oh shit!
playing out?
Sorry, what was that? I kind of. What'd you say?
I said, what do you think is actually going to happen? Do you think we're going to find another trade partner going to be traded, or do you think he's actually going to stay? We're going to keep him. He's going to stay for this season, or at least part of the season. What are your actual thoughts about possibly happening?
I think they're gonna look to work out another deal, but if they don't, they don't. Like I'm cool either way. I'm not gonna panic. Like either way, I'm not panicking. Like if he's on our roster, cool. Like you can't tell me that Max coming back wouldn't make our roster better for the now. Like if we were to trade him on the other side of the coin, we're looking at making our roster better for the future. So either way, I'm
True.
not gonna panic. I'm not gonna lose sleep. Like, but I do feel like we will get another deal done. But it's as I said before, yesterday's price isn't going to be today's price. Hopefully, the price that we do get, if we get one, is going to be something that's still going to be fair for both parties. So,
Leo, what are your thoughts of possibly happening with Max? Does he get traded, or do you think he stays?
I think at this point he's staying. Yeah, I don't think you get the same amount and as much anymore. So it makes it a lot harder unless you're willing to take whatever just to move on from the quote unquote drama that Max Crosby brings, you know? But I mean, other than that, it's like one of those things that it happened. It is what it is.
Oh.
I think Max and the team. What happened? What happened? What did he say? I didn't see it.
Max Crosby just tweeted, "Everything happens for a reason. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. I'm a Raider.
Yeah.
I'm back. Run that shit."
See, there you go.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
I saw it. Yeah.
Everybody real quick.
Oh, use the Undertaker fucking entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Undertaker entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, like Nate said, everything happens for a reason. Believe nothing. You hear half of what you see. I'm a Raider. I'm back. Run that shit. There you go. And Taker.
There you go.
What's up?
Yeah.
Nate. Well, I think that kind of changes things now.
Does it though? Because what if Grogan put that up?
I know, right?
hey, can I just take a second just to appreciate Bueno just joined the membership program from my channel, so I do appreciate that. I'm not Bueno, so thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Bueno.
That was his refrigerator.
That was his refrigerator.
Oh man. Nate, I mean, do you think they could still trade him off at this point?
You know, if they do, I think you would be. I've seen a couple of people put in the chat that I think that it's more likely that if we do keep him, that he would be traded, or at least thought to be traded at middle of the season. If we're still looking to get, most of our our value back in getting him back, it just makes more sense that way. But to me, I don't see him leaving. I don't see him wanting or saying that he wants to go anymore. I think this really kind of realized that how much he wants to stay a Raider. So I just don't see it. But again, like Jeff said earlier, he's going to have to reconsider the contract. It's just going to help the team. And I think it's going to be just super beneficial for both parties if he restructures.
Yeah. Real quick, shout out to our guy on six. $2 super on the AR channel. He says, F Baltimore, their owner, their GM, their fans, everyone. Appreciate you, my friend.
Thanks for the super chat on. That's on my side of the fence as well. So I appreciate you, brother. Thanks everybody for the super chats and the memberships. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you.
Yes. Appreciate everyone who's put on a super or who became a member today. Salute to everybody. Honestly, I think a trade could potentially still happen. I want to take that completely off the table. but I think at this point in time, they might keep him probably for up until the trade deadline. This might be something that I don't think it's going to go away. Again, I don't really see none of these rumors going away till we actually really start winning games. And I'm not saying win 7 games either. I'm talking about actual like making a run. And it's not gonna be. It's gonna be for quite a while longer. That we probably have to wait until we hear those Max Crosby rumors.
Someone's wifey in the background.
I don't know.
My man,
Someone's not happy.
my house is all asleep.
No, my kids are in their room, bro.
He's not going anywhere, Diesel said.
Yeah, did you put the thing up from 805 yet?
Yeah. He says, didn't Max say everything happens for a reason during his exit speech right before he said Flock Nation?
Look here, Bob. He didn't say what that reason was, okay? He needed to leave, so the Raiders had enough courage to bring in more people. Then he said, just kidding, I'm coming back.
Oh, man. I'm not going to have the Max trade propaganda again. Stop it.
It's not going to go
Oh,
away.
it's never going to stop,
it's
bro. I
not-
told you it's
no,
never going to
we
stop.
start winning,
No.
yeah. Like I said, until we start winning.
Yeah.
And I feel that eventually that's going to start.
Even when we start winning,
Yeah.
I think it'll still be like, oh, well, he's playing good. If you get rid of him now, the Raiders could use this and that because they have this now. And it's like, it's never going to stop. Never.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
I'm going to go to sleep tonight with visions of the number 14 pick floating away.
I know, right?
And just remember, as 14 floats by, pulled out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
God
man.
damn it.
Everybody's like, Lemon. Lemon talks about Lemon. Vega.
You know what? I hope we do trade him. If he goes anywhere, I hope he does go to the Bengals so he gets to play against the Ravens twice this season and beats the living shit out of them. Go for it. I'll be his biggest fan those days. Go kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust much of what
Go for it.
says on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Losing that 14
easy,
pick
yeah,
sucks,
too.
but we still have 9 other picks to really do some damage. So
Yeah, but
so it's
according
like
to
you keep saying,
Jeff's plan, we
it's
need 20.
right. I get that. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but
Get
why
it.
do you say that about me?
Hang on, let me finish.
Let him
Go ahead,
finish.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Got what I was
Mute
going to
my
say.
mic.
You said we had 9 picks left.
We have 9 other picks left still. So we have 10 in total, right? So there's still enough ammunition there to really do some damage. It's not just about what you do in the first round. It's also across the board, across the plains per se. I mean, we're talking about Max Crosby. We found Max Crosby in the 4th, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not outside the realm to find excellent caliber players not in the first round. We can do it. So it sucks to lose that 14th pick, but we got to do better with the rest of the draft. Our second round, the third round, the 4th round, the 5th round, and not have these draft classes where we're finding only 1 or 2 guys, if that are eventually become good starters, not just starters by default, and the rest of these guys are either rotational guys or off our roster. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it can be better this year across the board, right?
Shit, I was going to share a picture with you, AR, but you had left, and I lost it now. But it was basically Ziegler's draft. I forgot what year it was. And
2023.
Only like 1 player is left now, or they're all gone. I think Parham was one of the last ones on there. Was it?
Oh, that one, yeah. So that his first draft, 2022, yeah, it goes to my point.
Yeah.
Like Parham was the best of the bunch on that draft class. None of them are here anymore, and Parham wasn't that great. You look at next year's draft, the 2024, was it 2024? 2023 draft class is last year as our GM. Josh McDaniels last year. Those guys all came into their 3rd season last year. So it's like I keep saying, your 3rd season is when you really want to get to see whether players got it or they don't. And look who's the best of the bunch. Like they had 9 picks, and Trey Tucker was the best of the bunch. You know what I mean? Like those are the classes that really hurt us in the long run. And a lot of the reason why we're
still waiting to see more out of Michael Mayer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no one's going to sell me with Michael Mayer. I made this argument a few times.
Or Tyree. No matter where you
750 yards in 3 seasons and 3 touchdowns is close to being enough for what we drafted him to be. Tyree Wilson come the end of year 3, he's still trying to
Yeah.
find his way in the rotation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing things in spots, and that's not what you want from a first round
No.
selection. So I'm just hoping it can be better this year, not just for the first round, but looking beyond that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, for sure. But you know, we're still not done. The free agency officially kicks off today. And we did a lot in day one. But who do you guys think, or what positions do you guys think we still need to go ahead and target in this free agency? I'll start with you, Leo. Who do you think we should still go after, or any positions you think that needs to still be filled?
I was watching the War Room and they were going over some of the players that are still out there. The wide receiver room, I'm like, I'd rather fucking try and find someone in the draft. I guess maybe probably the offensive line, right? If you could still find someone in there in the offensive line, there were still a few names that stood out. Maybe the secondary, see if you can find somebody else to come in there and help, because we are still really young, even with the addition of Stokes. We have our draft pick from last year who's coming back, Porter. So yeah, maybe when it comes to those two, about looking where to get one of those. The running backs, a lot of the names we had talked about earlier, they're pretty much gone now, right? To be able to bring in to do that running back committee, so maybe they do look into the draft or something like that. But I mean, but other than that, dude, like at this point, based on what's left in the free agency, it's just try and get more in the trenches. See where you can find more of the dudes, the kind of players you want, stuff like that. Because other than that, like, yeah, I don't see much that's left out there in the free agency market. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nate, who do you think we should go after, or what positions do you think still needs to be filled?
I think the biggest one, oh well, not the biggest one, but I think one of the most important or underrated ones, I should say, as well, is going to be the veteran quarterback that we signed. I've seen a lot of people saying that Kirk Cousins, and I had mentioned Kirk Cousins a couple of times as well. I think that we need to bring in another veteran quarterback to kind of just man the ship, at least in the beginning of the year, to have the at least thought to be the starter for the beginning of the year, because Spytek and Brady has already came out and said that they don't want a rookie quarterback to start initially, like off rip.
Ideally, yeah.
Ideally, they don't want to, but obviously, when Cam comes in, and if Mendoza comes in and beats out whichever veteran quarterback we end up pursuing, and then obviously we can all live with that. But we have to bring in a veteran quarterback that we feel comfortable enough with to say, okay, this is going to be our starter for the time being until Mendoza is ready and developed enough to get starts under his belt at the NFL level.
Jameis Winston.
I would fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie, it would be so exciting to see him, but infuriating at the same time.
I get what you're saying.
To me, I think it's Kirk Cousins, mainly because they have similar play styles as far as Mendoza is, as well as I think that he was a viable starter in the NFL for many years, and I think he can fill in that veteran role quite well.
You don't think Kirk wants to continue to keep winning? Like, he doesn't think in his mind, I'm still a number one? Or you think he's at the mindset where he knows what it is at this point?
It's tough, because obviously every player in the NFL, no matter how high or how good you've been in the NFL, they all want to be the number one guy. They all think that you have to have the mindset that you're the number one guy, or you're not going to last in the NFL for very long. Kirk Cousins is smart enough, and he's been in the league for long enough to realize that every person on a team has a role on the team, and whether that's being the number one quarterback or being the backup, I think he's smart enough and mature enough to realize, hey, like, maybe it's time to step into this mentor role. Maybe it's time to not get fucking all of my contracts to be guaranteed, so I can help my team out, right? To me, that's why I think Kirk Cousins is the best possible, not the best possible signing, but the most logical signing, at least.
Right.
Can I piggyback on that? I think I was going to say the same thing, and I think if I said it before, if Raider Resistance is posting that, there's generally most of the time a lot of validity to that. So that's a sneaky signing to keep an eye on if they do make that happen. I wouldn't be mad at it. Kirk Cousins has been in the league for a while. He's at least proven to be adept for the most part of his career. But to your point, like I think he knows what it is by now, because when you get to the age of 38 at the quarterback position, like I would agree if at one point in time you're one of the elites. Because usually when, like, say your Aaron Rodgers or your Tom Brady's or your Drew Breeses, those guys play on, and by the time they're 38, 39, 40, they still believe that they're good enough to be a starter. But Kirk Cousins was never that. Like, he was never in that tier of quarterbacks. So I think by now he realized what it is, and if we can get him to be that veteran presence to, be that guy who can hold the place for the now, or be the backup, because Mendoza, if we draft him, beats him out in preseason, then I'm not going to be mad at it. So, but I do agree with you there. That's a position to keep an eye on. Like, what are we going to do with the quarterback position in the next couple of days?
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. And again, shout out to Readers. Just make sure you guys go ahead and give him a follow on Instagram and also now on X. He is on X now. So make sure you guys go ahead and give a follow. Especially to everybody who's tapped in on Twitter right now for sure. But Jeff, who do you think we still pursue in this free agency?
Two things I want to just real quick. I know Raider Knight said something in the chat about we need an O-line guard between Linderbaum and Colton. That's going to be JPJ. The left side's going to be locked down solid. It's going to be JPJ over there. It's going to be the right side that we're going to have to worry about, either a right tackle or a right guard. And one of them could be Caleb Rogers. One of them could be Grant, and it could be what we get in the draft. So the right side's the one that's going to need the attention. Left side's going to be solid. That's where you're going to see Genty do most of his work. So, but getting to the Kirk Cousins thing, I've been watching NFL Network all day today, and they talked about this, and they made some really valid points on this. Went to Atlanta as a starter, but he ends up getting replaced by a draftee. Okay, so they bring Penix in, so now he gets relegated to a backup role and a mentor. He's not going to want. He already said that he wants to start somewhere and be the starter, that number one guy. He's not going to come here knowing that we're drafting Mendoza, and there's a chance that Mendoza could walk right in and start over him, outplay him in preseason, and now he's relegated back to a backup role or a mentor role. That's somebody he wants. He feels that he's still got gas in his tank. What he may end up doing is take the time and not jump to a team and wait and see what happens when preseason goes, season starts. If a quarterback goes down, guess who's going to be one of the first ones called? It's going to be him.
Joe Flacco.
And he can walk in somewhere and be a starter right away, no matter where it is. Okay, because he's talented enough. He's older, yes, but if they're looking for that gap guy that's going to be the starter, that's what he wants. He wants to play. He doesn't want to be a backup. So what they were saying made perfect sense. And they did cut him today, so he is out there. He is available.
Mhm.
I don't see us making a move for him. I really don't. If we do and he does take it, I'll be completely surprised. And you want my honest opinion? If we're going to look at a veteran, I know people are going to fucking flip when I say this.
Oh, God. Hold on. Okay.
And this comes from watching them again today, too. That wouldn't be a bad option because he is still under contract with the Saints. If you throw a late round pick, so they release him from the contract, we bring him in as the mentor, not to purposely to be the starter. He may walk in here for that purpose at a lower amount. That would actually work. He would come in knowing that he's going to start maybe the first few games, but he's going to be that mentor, gets him back in the Raiders organization, which will make him happy, and he can finally retire as a Raider.
Him happy?
No.
Or Raider fans happy?
Both.
No, him, because he's already said
I figure it's not like DC.
It's a serious thing that could happen. Why does everybody think it's a joke?
No.
It's a legit thing that could happen.
No.
It makes more sense than Kirk Cousins.
This is the problem. Kirk Cousins makes more sense, in my opinion, because if Kirk comes in with that thought, that's the same thought that the Raiders have. The Raiders don't want to start Fernando Mendoza. Make us not start Fernando Mendoza. We don't want to do that. Let's bring in a quarterback.
What's going to happen? What if he comes in and shows out and they have no choice because fans are going to be screaming for it? You know they are.
You don't think fans are going to be screaming for Carr?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You don't think fans are going to be screaming for Carr?
But this is the thing.
Whatever.
Like, bring in a quarterback that has the ability to
Don't
win
get mad, dude.
win
We're
football
just
games
I'm
now.
yeah.
not.
You are
I mean,
whatever.
it's a better option than just going into the season with
Alright.
Mendoza and AOC 12 that everybody keeps saying. We got
I-
AOC. Wasn't it? That
I
doesn't
get
make
that.
sense.
But
Hey,
you
can I
can't
get in
ignore
there
the
for a
car
second,
thing. Yeah, go ahead.
No, Jeff, if that were to happen, I don't see it happening. But if it does happen, I personally wouldn't be mad at it, being that if Carl was to come back to sign with us in that mentorship role, whatever it may be, you cannot tell me Carl is not better than all these other bums that we brought in the door since he left us, even now.
Yeah.
So if it were to happen, I'd be with it. If we don't go that route and we go Kirk Cousins instead, I'd be with that too. So, guys, just pump the brakes, man. Like, don't trip. Like, just let
No,
the
I'm not
cards fall
tripping, but I'm
where they
saying
may, see where it
if
goes.
earlier your biggest thing is you don't want no more drama. You're
Yeah.
bringing in the quarterback that has
You're going to
caused the
bring
most
drama no matter
drama.
what. You're going to bring
Right?
a guy here that's going to, first of all, Cousins
Like-
is going to want more money because he still thinks he's number one money. That's the big thing. So he's not going to come in here cheap. You could get Carr in here cheap. You could get other guys in here cheap too.
I'd rather Kyler Murray.
I would too. I'm not going to lie. I would much rather have
Mickey
Kyler
Collins.
Murray.
You guys been
Yeah.
talking about him, so I was going to bring it
Rashad.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's going to Minnesota. He's going to Minnesota. I don't think he leaves
Most
Minnesota
likely.
without a contract.
I think he's going to be a beast in there.
Yeah.
And why are we so focused on another quarterback developing our guy or mentoring him when we have coaches for that shit?
To me, it's not that I
You still
don't
need
want.
a veteran presence.
I'm not saying you don't, but to say that, because he's gonna mentor him. He's gonna.
Yeah.
I thought that's what Brady was fucking here for.
You know that's the.
I know, but isn't
You
that
know
what
that's
everybody?
not the truth. Stop it! Stop it!
But wouldn't it be different with like on the field mentorship, like during the process
Exactly.
of the game? Someone who can, yes, you've got coaches for that, but also guys who are out there at the time who can see what the quarterback sees. I mean, yeah, again, it's probably the same thing a coach can do, but I kind of get it to a point.
Yeah.
Like, look, either way, I'm not going to be mad or trip about what veteran quarterback we bring in the door, but we do need to bring one in. And that's it for me.
Yeah. I mean, Max said everything happens for a reason. If it's Carr, then we know the reason.
Hey, remember that encryptic message that the Raiders put out? Was that Monday night?
It's.
That
I'm
was-
telling you guys. It.
What a crypto
It was
thing.
Monday. It was Monday.
It was
We
Monday
did
night.
black sales.
They can't post anything until today, and
At
that's when they
one.
posted everything.
That's what
today.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it was about.
And then they pulled out of the trade happened right after that too.
That was just coincidental. No
Yeah,
one knew
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
gonna happen.
The
12
trade was
hours
last
later,
night.
8 hours later, 12 hours
Yeah.
later. That's when it happened.
Yeah, that was Monday.
No, they pulled out today.
What?
I mean, yesterday. They pulled out
Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah.
The message that they put out was Monday night. the
And then
Raiders.
yesterday was
Yeah.
Tuesday night, a day later. Yeah.
It's not like they knew then.
Max is a blocker.
Just to address the chat before, someone was asking if we addressed the tweet. Yes, we did. We
did.
talked about it.
I think he was asking, what do we think about the tweet? But,
We thought it was cool because I had the Undertaker.
Yeah. I think that. like, good old Taker there.
Right?
Give a shout out to Brendan Carroll. Oh, man. AR, let me ask you, who do you think, what positions do you think we still need to fill? Anybody that you have an eye out on for in this free agency right now?
My answer was going to be Nate's answer, but outside of that, like, I guess just looking at the roster, I mean, it'd be nice if we had a wide receiver that we could bring into the door that could possibly give competition to be that number one. I don't believe it's that. What's his name? The guy we brought in the door, Naylor.
Naylor.
You know, so maybe he might prove me wrong, or we might go the route of the draft. But look, I'm cool with the roster for the now. If we can get some more pieces, cool. I don't see us finding any more starters. I see us finding more depth guys, as it may be for the now. But yeah, look, whatever makes the roster better, I'm all for it. I'm with it.
Yeah. Leo, did I ask you who do you think we should go after, or what position should be filled?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
That's an offensive line. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Honestly, I still think maybe picking up another linebacker wouldn't hurt. There's a couple guys out there. Obviously, offensive line. I think the
Love you
question.
too.
We love you too.
She's talking to her dog.
Leo?
Oh, really?
Remember the dog's name is Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Max
Nah,
just
Leo,
tweeted
I'm on the
again.
floor again.
No, we already covered it.
No, but Max. Okay, I was gonna say because I was like, right now, did we do it again?
I know. I'm like, yeah.
You know, it's funny how not every player is active on social media. I was trying to find Tyler Lindenbaum. His thing, he hasn't posted in like over a year, bro. Like over
Honestly,
a fucking year.
probably be for the better.
Yeah, and I like that. I didn't find nothing on him. You know what? I like this guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple linebackers out there. Dreamlaw got released the other day. He's out there.
He still got tendons left in his legs. That motherfucker gets hurt so much lately. Yeah.
Yeah. Kenneth Murray's out there. Logan Wilson's out there. We talked about wide receiver, guys that are out there. I mean, Juwan Jennings, Deebo Samuels.
No.
The free agents for wide receivers is not too big this time around. Obviously, that can change later on as we go through the off season. Maybe some guys get released, but as of now, it's kind of a little bit of sim pickings. But yeah, I think the question as well. I mean, we just went out and got Linderbaum, right? And I did want to ask this question in regards to what's Linderbaum's impact on this offensive line. I mean, how much do you guys think that this offensive line got better by? What do you think are going to be potential ripple effects going down as we go through, training camps and OTAs and all that? Jeff, you're high on Linderbaum. Obviously, you're all about offensive linemen. What are your thoughts? Linderbaum's impact is going to be in this, coming in with the Raiders.
Twofold here. One, we get a bona fide, legit center that's played in college his entire career, he's played in the pros his entire career as a center. And we now can solidify JPJ at staying at guard. So that's going to be a twofold on this one. There's going to be no dicking around with this offensive line, competition for this, competition for that. You're not going to have the same crap. And I know some people are saying, well, he's not that good in the pass protection. He's better in the run. That's fine. Maybe a little bit of tweaking here and there. And I think with the offensive line coach, Dennison, that we have in here, can help fix that or help at least address that so it makes him better. And again, with better support around him, with a better left tackle, a better left guard, and then whatever we do on the right side, I think that's going to also help him. So our offensive line automatically took a jump up, okay? Because you now just solidified that entire left side. There should be no questions on that side whatsoever. Now you just have to worry about the right side, what we're going to do with it. Is Grant the answer? Is Glaze going to recover from his downfall last year? Is Caleb Rogers going to step in and be the starter right away? You've got the pieces. I don't think the line is as bad off as we think. Would I still want to grab one of the offensive tackles in this draft? Absolutely. And if not a right tackle, I want to grab a left tackle primarily because we need to plan for Colton Miller. He's got 2 years left on his contract with us. We need to have somebody in the wings ready to go because if we move Grant to the right, because he outplays Glaze in preseason and training camp, then so be it. That's what happens. Sorry, you got to put the best 5 guys out there. But we got to get somebody ready to definitely take over for Colton Miller when that time comes. And I think 2 years is more than enough time to get a legit left tackle built up from the draft this year if we can get one of the top ones at some point. But I think the offensive lines are going to be solid this year. I think you're going to see Genty have a killer year this year. And the quarterback's going to stay on his feet. He's not going to get sacked almost 60 times in a season.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
And I
that
wanted
was
to
my
bring
major
this,
concern, and we addressed it.
and I wanted to bring this up, and you just brought it up too. Shout out to JW. He says we need an offensive tackle opposite of Colton or his future replacement that plays right tackle until then. So obviously, the question is in this free agency: are we going to go ahead and ultimately upgrade that right tackle position? DJ Glaze had obviously regressed this past season, and so that's a question that's kind of been on some of the nation's mind is what are we going to do with DJ Glaze? Brandon Smith, I think, is still out there. I don't think he's been signed yet. That would be a big pickup if we were to go ahead and bring that dude in. I think his market value is about 15 mil, around that mark.
I think he signed today.
Did he sign? I haven't seen anything on him.
With who?
So I can't.
That's what I'm looking for right now. Braden Smith. Oh yeah, with the Texans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's who the Texans got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the other one. Hold on. Let me. I'm on the thing.
Didn't they get someone else today too? The Texans, or was that yesterday?
It might have been him yesterday.
Right. I agree with Ray tonight. The entire team pretty much regressed. There's not really anybody. Just like find the guy who took one step forward. You know what I'm saying? So like I still have some confidence in DJ Glaze to have a bounce back season. I mean, I've said it quite a few times. Like it was inexcusable to see the regression of two guys who showed so much promise in DJ Glaze and JPJ, because JPJ had a regression too. Yes, like DJ Glaze was more noticeable because he had more game time, but like to see both those two young guys fall off the way they did, it was inexcusable and unacceptable. And yes, they may have had something to do with it, with their, I don't know, with their own playing abilities, but to me, it just screams coaching. And to what you were saying before with the signing of Linderbaum and the offensive coordinator, line coordinator who has experience and credentials behind him, I truly believe that we can elevate the young guys we already have in the door. Caleb Rogers and Charles Grant, to name two others. Murphy was another name that I saw took a lot of snaps last season. So he's someone else. Dalton Wagner and friggin' Lucky Tassi. How well can he develop? So there's young talent in the door I believe can be better and elevated with the signing of Linderbaum. And the other thing that I liked as well with the signing is the way JPJ reacted to it. I believe it was X, but it may have been Instagram, but he was very quick to post something along the lines of LFG, let's fucking go, upon the signing of Linderbaum. So the notion that he may be upset about that, I think got thrown right out the door. And I think this offensive line, will we address it via the draft and get another young guy to develop? Time will tell, but there's young pieces already there that I believe can be elevated and progress better than what they did last season with the said moves that we made this offseason.
I know I said this during the season too. With JPJ, with them moving him around, and they basically messed with his head. That was the big thing.
Yeah.
And I say let Glaze and Grant duke it out for right tackle. Plain and simple. I think Caleb Rogers did a hell of enough of a job last year, based on what I saw, where he should be given the first shot at the right guard, and just let Glaze and Grant duke it out for the right side, and we go from there. You know, hopefully we get another guy in the draft. You know, I
that
think
wouldn't be a bad battle. Yeah,
I think it'd be a great battle.
It would be good. It's a third round pick versus the fourth round pick.
I think it would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I want some competition in training camp. You kidding me? I'd pay to see that shit. Hell yeah. You know me. I love
DJ Glaze and Charles Grant duking it out for the right tackle position.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if DJ Glaze cannot beat out Charles Grant in year 3 for the right tackle position, then he doesn't deserve it. As much as I've
Grant is a little bit bigger too.
Right.
Yeah.
Not much, but he is.
Yeah. Leo, what are your thoughts on Linderbaum and his potential impact on this offensive line?
It was awesome, bro. Like, we got the center. We need the center. In a Kubiak system, the center is probably one of the most important parts. And it's funny that people complain about his pass blocking. Like, we're not just bringing in people to please Mendoza. Like, we also drafted a number 6 running back last year. So it's not just for Mendoza. Like, this guy's going to be here to solidify hopefully that interior. And then we got the coach. We've got an offensive line coach, a real good experienced one. So let him do his thing.
Jacoby Dean, I'd say.
Obviously, I want to see more than just one addition. So far we've only added Lindenbaum. We kind of did that approach last year. Oh, we'll go with the guys we have, and then we didn't add much. Like, if there's still talent out there, bring them in. If there's a player available in the draft that falls somewhere you like go out there and get him.
You're right back.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to take those chances on other offensive linemen because you think you have the guy. And I think that's what pissed me off about last year, how they said that, oh, we're good with the guys we have.
Yeah.
And all we did last year was complain about them, right? And then now we're only saying it's only because of the coach. Coach is coach, but players still got to go on the field and, put in the work. So I also think adding other people would be a lot better as well, to seeing who's out there. Obviously, I love the competition that we're gonna have though. It's gonna be the competition. I want to see Glaze get another shot at the guard position. I always thought he would be better.
It's going to be
Obviously,
legit
a lot of it
competition
was
too.
hard. Huh?
Not half. It's going to be legit competition, not bullshit competition like last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with Dennison here. It's
going to be a legit one. Yep.
It's a whole nother ballpark because you have an experienced offensive line coach doing his thing. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. What about you, Nate? What do you think Leonard Baum's impact is going to be on this offensive line?
I'm really excited to see him in this offensive line. I think Leo hit it right on the nose that the center position, especially in the Kubiak scheme, is very important. I think that we do need to add another player at the very least, whether that be in the draft or in free agency. I think it's looking more as of right now towards the draft. Obviously, we're a little constrained with the cap once we got Max Crosby back. And we need to figure out some restructuring with him. But I think the best available in the draft would be nice. I'm really looking at the tackle position to add. I think that would probably be the most beneficial for us. Yeah. Like Jeff was saying, I think we also need to start looking towards the future as far as, possibly trying to develop somebody behind Colton Miller, because the clock is starting to tick on that one as well. So I like the young guys that we drafted last year. I think they showed some promise late in the season last year. So I'm not going to be completely out on them yet either. And I think with us bringing in Dennison, I think it's going to only help their development as well. So hopefully we find some steals with those two guys, Rogers and damn, I can't remember the.
That was Grant.
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 Yes. Grant. So I think that hopefully their development could be extremely beneficial with Dennison, and I hope those could be the guys. I really hope so. I hope we already have the two guys on our roster, but of course I still think we need to add another piece at the very least.
What do you guys think about this comment? It says no shotgun.
Well, if you look at the Seattle Seahawks offense last year, they didn't run a lot of shotgun. It was very rare that they did. It was a lot of under center, and I think it's going to be kind of hard for Mendoza. Mendoza primarily ran out of shotgun. I don't honestly, I can't recall any play specifically he ran under center. I don't think he did at all. So it is. I know it looks like it's not that big of a deal, but it kind of is, especially for a quarterback that didn't run one play under center last season. I think that it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, which is why it's also important that we bring in that veteran quarterback to really show him exactly, how to run things. Clint Kubiak's system it's very cerebral, and of course Mendoza is a very smart player, but the NFL is a different monster. So that's why I think, again, kind of pulling it all the way back to the veteran quarterback, I think it's very important that we bring in a guy that's willing and able to, help him through that transitioning process.
Yeah. AR, did I get your take on Linderbaum and his potential?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Cool. I think for Linderbaum coming, I mean, obviously this is the guy they wanted, but I think this offensive line just got a whole hell of a lot better especially since comparing it to last year. But now you're bringing in an experienced center, guy who's been doing it for going on his 5th year in the league. I think 2 or 3 years prior in college, so he's been doing it for about 7 years now. Far more experienced than JPJ at center. And we've had discussions in regards to the differences in between JPJ and somebody experienced like Tal Linderbaum. But not only that, you're also getting that leadership. A guy who really knows what he's doing, who's dialed in on that position itself. Reps matter. The thing is that we didn't see JPJ at center last year, and that's a big thing. Having 1 year off at center is huge. So I'm glad we bought Tyler Linderbaum. I mean, I think JPJ is going to benefit from this. Whoever's going to be the other guy at guard, where it's going to be Caleb Rogers, it's going to be DJ Glaze. However, they're going to go ahead and go about that is yet to be seen. But like Jeff said, that left side is going to be wicked. It's going to be like a wall. You're going to see lanes open up for Genty. So that left side is going to be strong. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get some of the things corrected on the right side. That we can go ahead and kind of even that out, and we can just be a really, really solid line all the way around for sure. But to kind of bring up what you guys kind of brought up in regards to like Colton Miller and finding his replacement down the line. I did a mock the other day, back when we had the 14th pick, but I drafted a guy, Markel Bell. He's a left tackle out of Miami, and that's when you're drafting. That's something you want to keep in mind, because we know that Colton Miller is going to be here at least for the next 2 years. But after that's going to be in question. Is he going to be here for a 3rd year? Are we going to bring him back? What type of
is he going to stay healthy for 2 years?
Yes. How is he going to be physically? We know that he just came off an injury. He was out like half of the season last year. So those things kind of matter. But kind of going into that draft talk, because obviously, we're underway in free agency, but now we have a better sense on how this team is going to kind of shape out. Obviously, most likely the consensus at number 1 is going to be Fernando Mendoza. But who do you guys think we should get in the later rounds, 2nd round, 3rd round? Obviously, we got some comp picks as well. We flipped the 6th round picks, so we got an extra 7th in there. I believe just 1/6 as well. But I'll start with Jeff, because Jeff is notorious for his drafts.
But before we start, are you highlighting the rest of the draft class, not what we do in the 1st round? I just want to elaborate. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah, yes, that's what I primarily mean. Now, would that subject is it going to stay there? I don't know. I'm gonna just let it evolve on its own. So, Jeff, I'll start with you. Who do you think we should take in the 2nd round at 36?
He's running a mock draft as we speak.
No, I'm running in my head.
I have his 28 pick mock.
Derek Carr.
Well, I didn't think you had to think about
It's
it.
going to be an offensive lineman. It's a tackle. I know everybody wants us to take Rodgers in the 2nd. Rodriguez, I mean. The first tackle that comes to mind that might fit there or be at that spot might be the kid from Arizona, Ilchinor, if he makes it, if he lasts that long.
Mm-hmm.
But I would go with the best offensive tackle available at that point, or go with the top defensive tackle. That's my feeling. I don't want to go wide receiver. Sorry. I would have probably been okay with it at number 14, because we could have gotten a good one at that point. But 14's off the board, so
only in fantasy land.
Yeah.
We just had a
But
brief.
if we traded away the number 1 pick, we'd have extra picks to get all these different players that we could really use to build this roster up.
In a different
I was so
multiverse.
hopeful we were going to go a whole stream where we weren't going to
You know
debate.
he's not
We
going.
almost made it. Almost made it.
I wouldn't even trade them to the Jets. I'd trade
People-
it with Arizona.
People live in multiverses nowadays, so it's like
Why?
it's like
I
they said
think-
earlier. It's
Don't
the
tell me how
Truman
to
Show.
opinion.
It's the Truman Show.
Don't tell me how to make my mock draft in my head.
It's the Truman Show.
AR,
Jay,
No.
Jay told you to after the first round, man.
Yes, that's why. That's why I told you. I'm like, look, I said second.
Jake
If
to
now it's-
after the
That's why I
first
tried
round.
to
Yeah.
elaborate it. I was
That's why
hoping
I
to go a
said.
whole stream without debating the first
Dude,
pick overall when it's been debated
exactly.
so many times. Can we go in a different
Yeah,
direction,
but-
please?
Can I ask a simple question though? Seriously, this is a legit question.
Yeah.
Is
Are
it
we
though?
on? Are we not all Raider? Are we not all Raider fans? Right?
Hang on.
Do we pay
Oh,
attention to rules? Fuck no. So I circumvented the rules and went my way. So
So then why are we mad? Baltimore broke them.
No, that's just a bullshit move. That's
Did it go our way,
no.
Right, Nathan?
And you didn't even break the rules. To be fair. You were so bad.
They didn't break the rules. They were within the rules. They just didn't act on good faith, and that's just being an Indian giver, basically.
Do Raider fans act on good faith?
Never.
We differ though. That's different.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh man.
Yeah, I
I
just
thought
had to
you
go
told
situate my dog. The postman was at the door.
Mm.
Mr. Postman.
Sorry, was what you were saying directed at me, or was it just in general? I had to.
No, I was making sure you're okay because it looked like you fell. No, I just asked. Are we all? What are we? We're all Raider fans, right? Do Raider fans follow the rules? AR, what's Raider rule number 1?
Cheating is
You're not
encouraged.
cheating, you're not trying.
And what's rule number 2?
See rule number 1.
Thank you. I state my case.
You know, to that though,
Prosecution
like
rests.
it was very surprising to me when I was in the States. I'd say 80% of the people I asked that question didn't know the answer. I found that quite shocking, to be honest.
I didn't.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Anyways,
Next.
No.
Who is it, Leo?
All right. Either one. I'll go with Leo. So, who do you think we should get? Who do you think we should get like in the second? And
I think Spike Tech already said it. When you start peaking at need, you reach for players and you draft them sooner than they should be. So if Spike Tech is going to stick to his guns the way he's saying, he's going to look at that board and whoever is best player available at 36, that's what he's going to go with. So if it's a defensive lineman, if it's an offensive lineman, whatever. But I'm hoping that's the mentality he's taking and he's being for real about it. Instead of going up to reach like, oh, we need an offensive lineman. Oh, well, this guy's here. We need a linebacker, right? I've been saying I love Jacob Rodriguez, but I think at 36 he's a reach, right? Things like that. Even wide receivers, whoever's going to be left. In Spy Tech, we trust. So if he takes best player available, I'm gonna be cool with that. Yeah. But I would really like a defensive tackle though, because I think we really need a big dude. We need a big fucking dude in the middle of that defense to plug up the middle. And if we can find one early in the draft, I think that would be ideal. But then again, I won't be mad if there's better players on the board. Yeah. I don't want to see a Jack Besh like I did last year. I'm going to be upset because he was not the best player on the board at that time. Yeah.
We
he
traded
really needs to
back.
step his game up. him and Thornton really need to step up and make some progressive
Oh,
stuff.
Thornton was, yeah. Oh,
I think both of them. I think both of them.
Thornton needs more work. Thornton needs more work, but
What? What'd you say?
Thornton needs more work. It's because I went away. So what about you? So what do you think, AR? Who do you think we should get at the second, third, and so on and so forth?
After I give my take, I gotta get going. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me on the panel.
Appreciate you for coming through today, Big
No, it's been fun.
Mhm.
It's been fun. I always appreciate chopping up with you guys, and anytime you need us to come on or would like us to come on, I would appreciate that. As for what I think, BPA for me is pretty simple, whoever it may be. Yeah, BPA number at with the first pick too, and I believe Mendoza is at BPA. So yeah,
Who'd you put? Oh.
who's a Reese? Angel Reese?
What about Reese? Oh God, no. He wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
I knew an Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. That's funny. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Are we really going to do this again, Jeff? I actually enjoyed coming on the stream, not debating the fact again when we've done it how many times. I don't want to do it. Let's.
He's allowed to have his
piece.
opinion,
We all know your take, so let's keep it like with other things related to the.
Boo this man.
Right?
There's only so many times I can debate the fact. I just want to do it again.
I gotta boo this. But yeah, and I mean, you know, I don't know. For me, I'm with Leo. You know, a nose tackle would be cool at 36. You know, I definitely want to be mad at that. We met with Lee Hunter at the combine. That's a great name to go ahead and kind of look out for. You know, if you go linebacker, I wouldn't be mad at that. Whether it's Jacob Rodriguez or Anthony Hill, I wouldn't be mad at that. There you go. All love, bro. All love. You know, or we go edge. But
Peace out, AR.
thank you, brother. Thank you for pulling up. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like on AR's channel, Fakasi Raider.
Thank you, those of you who gave him a super chat and became a member of his channel today.
No, I appreciate that. It's been a minute since I not that it's, you know, something for me. I never did this about the money, but it's something that I personally don't take for granted, and I wanted to make sure that the guys who did got their due appreciation. So, you know, and everyone else who tapped in on my side as well as on everyone else's side, please go subscribe to everybody that's up here. You know, and yeah, no, I appreciate you. Unless there's anything else you wanted to ask me before I had to usher my way out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what do you have anything going on? Obviously, where they can find you. We have your link to your channel pinned down in the description as well. But is there anything that everybody should be on the lookout for? We have like over 150 in the building right now. Appreciate everyone pulling up and
big numbers. So salute to everybody. So my channel is AFAKASI Afakasi Raider. That's where you can find me. I will be trying to do a live over the weekend with my guy Aunt Six, as well as my guy Raider Solo, who's going to come back with us. Nice. Outside of that, you know, I try to get on and be active when I can. I do some gaming as well. Shout out to my guy Raider Critique. We get on the Tecmo Super Bowl, as well as you, Jeff and Nate. They've come on, and we've played for you know, had some fun times as well. And the rest of the gang on the PlayStation. So yeah, that's what goes on my side of the fence.
Do that again soon.
What's
controllers are all dead. I got to recharge my controllers. They're all dead.
Maybe we can do it again sometime. But you know, that's it for me. My dog is. I don't know if you could hear her before. She's really barking at me to get her out the door and take it for a walk. Much love, everyone. Take care. We'll catch up.
Take it easy, AR. Appreciate it.
Later, brother.
Yeah, Randy Gino passed the physical.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh my God. Hey, I think that's the one that we also been like kind of sweating on. Oh my God. Hopefully they don't take back Gino, bro. No, send back Gino. God damn.
What's up, Randy Ann? What's going on?
Yeah. There you go. Shout out to Jack with the 5 gifted memberships.
It's been a while. Forget show some love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So make sure you guys head on over to AR's channel. Go ahead and give him a like and subscribe for sure as well. Nate, who do you think we should get in the second round and then the later rounds? Anybody that kind of sticks out to you?
Jacoby Lane.
Yeah, I've been saying two guys. I've been saying
USC propaganda raider in the house.
I've been saying two guys this entire time. It's been Jacoby Lane and Jacob Rodriguez.
And Malachi
I-
Fields.
Appreciate you, John.
Malachi Fields, garbage.
Later, John.
But I think those two guys could. I mean, less now considering our signings, Jacob Rodriguez. But I think
I would want him even more now, considering our signings.
you think so.
Yeah. Because now you wouldn't put so much weight on a rookie linebacker. You know?
Yeah. I guess I could see that. But the thing is, then you have
Yeah.
the same argument that people had last year. We have
Which
a
was?
second round pick, and he's not even playing.
No, I think he'll get in there. I think they'll do some rotational shit with those
Oh, yeah.
guys. Yeah.
I think you will.
Mhm. Yeah.
Over Quay and Nakobe.
You can move them a little bit. Remember, it's 4 linebackers now. You can move them on one of the
Yeah.
insides on the other end. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm
a little
saying
bit.
like
yeah.
the same argument would still show is I think is the problem. And I do think that we go offense. I think realistically we do go best offensive lineman available. But my hope would be of course, Jacoby Lane or Jacob Rodriguez.
You guys are colluding together. You said best offensive lineman. You guys texted each other before this fucking show started.
No, I just think that if I think now more as well because of the Max Crosby contract and we don't know what the restructure is going to look like. I think that we're going to be it's going to be a little bit harder to sign a free agent offensive tackle or offensive guard, whatever they value more at this point. And so that we get that we obviously have the number 1 overall pick, which is going to be Mendoza, and our number 1 priority is going to keep him up. And so I think that's going to be the best offensive lineman at the second spot, the second round spot. But of course, for selfish reasons, I would want it to be Jacoby Lane. I think that he's the first round talent and you can get in the second round.
Yeah.
That high?
Thunderstorm ripping through here right now. Holy
36 Jacoby Lane, huh?
I think that's where his value is about right now, considering his combine.
Yeah.
Who is it again? I'm sorry. I was
Jacoby
trying to listen
Lane.
to what's going on outside.
Jacoby Lane.
I mean, his film looks good, bro. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, how crazy would it be if people would take that Kyle Lemon shit seriously and he falls because of his demeanor?
I would fucking love it. I would tell you that.
It would be like when Randy Moss fell, remember? Because of his attitude problem.
So stupid.
I mean, we just had Shadur Sanders all the way down to the 5th round. That's crazy.
Oh, man, that would be
his
crazy.
attitude, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's loud out there.
You sure you're not just farting?
I don't trust me, because I could see out that window and I could see the flashing. And the fire department next town over just went out for trouble boxes, which means they got lightning strikes already. Not surprised because it's fucking it's got warm out there. Most of the snow's gone already.
Yeah.
70 something here on Tuesday.
Oh God, you guys must have been blazing. Did you bring out the sunblock?
Nah, not for me. I don't need sunblock.
Oh.
I tan right away. Boom.
You're
You're
5'3".
Thunder buddy. Yeah.
My Kyle Lemon is 5'3" now.
I got my thunder buddy right here. My Fallout character.
Oh Lord. The dude has a Fallout character.
I got it for Christmas for my granddaughter, so nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I got the Undertaker. Did I get the Undertaker? Yeah, I got the Undertaker. Oh, and Dusty from Stranger Things. Yeah.
I got my bobblehead Gorilla and Violator.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I was looking for any Tyler Dunn Department news. So looks like it's gonna be tomorrow. Mañana.
You heard Jaw? He's in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
He just landed.
There you go.
You know what? I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they do more of a press conference thing with him because he's the big free agent thing.
That's what I said earlier.
I didn't hear you say that. I think that's why they didn't do it today.
Wasn't listening.
Yes.
Today's the kind
Jay
of
said, "Fuck the presser. I want to know now." Remember?
Yes, I'm like, look him down now, bro. Because I'm over here like sweating.
Jeff, that's why I said what I showed you guys earlier. It was like there's a scheduled thing because, like how you're saying, it's such a big signing. Think about when we got Wilkins. It was they waited till Wilkins got here, and then that's when they did the press that
True.
Wilkins was here. Yeah,
I mean, because he's the big shiny object.
he's the big
out of
shiny
all free
object
agents
this offseason.
season.
Yeah,
Out of all free agents, not just us. I mean, just
no,
in the
he
broad
was the
sense
big
of
one.
the entire
Yeah.
NFL. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one that was going to be most sought after, and we win. Winning.
Yeah. Hopefully it works out for us. Because I'm still waiting for the NFL to release the Wilkins files. I need to know what happened, bro. It's been a while and nothing. We've heard nothing.
I don't think we'll hear anything until like next year. Watch.
No, we're gonna hear nothing ever.
Yeah, like I don't know. Only Adam Butler knows.
All I know is that Peter Carroll all of a sudden is on X apologizing that he should have did a lot better with the offensive line. Fuck you, Peter Carroll. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Don't you slander his name. Without him, we wouldn't have the number 1 pick.
And this is the year I didn't want it.
Right?
I wish we would have had the number 1 pick
years.
year.
We're like, we should get the number 1. The worst draft here, we're like, okay, now we get the number 1.
Right.
Yeah. Out of the year, we're like, oh, Max is never going to be traded. Max gets traded, then it gets sent back. Oh, man. I'm telling you, we can't have nice things.
No, that's what 805 said yesterday. The minute he hopped on. Leo, why can't we have nice things? That was because we're the fucking Raiders, bro.
Yep. And you know what? I wasn't too shocked because I'm like, yeah, things were going too good. I'm like,
oh, Raider Pete Concepcion would be fucking nice, man. Jesus Christ, I would love Concepcion.
Yeah. See, having that 14. Nice.
Midget George football could be one of the wildest things one could witness. Hey, bro, if we sign Kyler Murray and we have Ashton Genty and then we have Makai Lemon, bruh, Midget George football. Come on now, Nathan.
Little people running down the fucking sideline, bro. That's it.
It'll be like that old video game. Remember the kids with the little big heads, the backyard football?
Oh, backyard football, yeah.
Yeah, hey, that shit was fun as fuck, though.
Did you see Foster Moreau went to the Texans?
Yeah. No, did he really?
You know what? I'm glad he's still playing. I remember when that whole thing went down when they found that in his blood. Remember from the physical?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Foster Moreau. I did like Foster Moreau.
I did too.
Yeah, he was good.
I always liked him.
Yeah. That's a good weapon for CJ over there. Yeah. Getting sorry? No, dude, the draft is... Jeff, do you remember what the draft used to be 10 years ago? So as far as even entertainment wise,
I mean, it was always on TV, but it wasn't like it is now.
Yeah.
Even more. It was more than 10 years ago before they switched to this current kind of format.
Oh God,
it's a far cry from what it used to be when it used to be in New York City all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, they were in the Radio City Music
Radio
Hall.
City Music Hall.
Yeah,
you would hear when
there. Because I had a few of my friends that used to go in there, and what they would do is ESPN was the sponsor for it, so they would give you all kinds of shit for free when you walked in the door, and one of them would be a transistor radio. You'd put the earpiece in because you would listen to the live broadcast of Chris Berman and all the guys, because other than that, it's so loud in there, you can't hear shit. And you'd be able to listen to them live as they're talking, so you'd be looking right at them, and you're listening to everything they're saying, you know? But yeah, it wasn't as commercialized as it is now. Like first round was.
It's so fucking long too. Oh my God, the first round lasts forever now. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Well, they milk it.
Yeah, when we were standing there, we picked what 13 that year we went to Detroit. Jesus Christ, it seemed like we were standing there forever just to get to 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. I was excited with the number 14. I figured, I talking to 805. I said, this is going to be fun for us because now we're going to be able to stay for the first round for the rest of our pick. It's not like the first pick comes and then move back away from the stage a little bit or move further out of the crowd.
Right.
If we were going to pick 14, I'd want to stay up as close as I could at that point. Now, first pick, once that pick's over, I'll move further back out of the crowd, away from the crowd a little bit more. But,
yeah, I know. But well, blame the pigeons for ruining your draft.
The
I hate the
pigeons.
Ravens
The
now. I
pigeons.
didn't like them before here, and I hate them even more now.
Shout out to our guy Avocasi. He's put the $5 super for Jeff. He says, "Thanks, man. I saw what you did. Didn't have to,
You're
brother.
welcome, my guy.
I appreciate you for coming on, my guy. Salute to you on the $5 super. All right. But yeah, we'll see what.
real quick.
Go ahead.
I've been looking for this, and I finally found it. Did you see what Pete Carroll had to say about Geno Smith?
No, I
read
didn't
it.
see. I just saw what he said about the old line. What he said about
You
Gino.
have it up. You can put it up.
So, former NFL coach Pete Carroll says, who developed a close relationship with Geno during their 6 seasons together, was a bit amused when he heard his former quarterback had been traded to the Jets. He goes, "I had to chuckle a little bit because of the history and all." He told ESPN Wednesday in his first interview since being fired by the Raiders. He says, "We should have coached him better." Was one of the things.
That's what he said about the old line too. We should have coached them
Yeah,
better.
he goes, "I love talking about G." That's what he calls Geno. He goes, "I think I see him differently than a lot of other people see him. I love him and appreciate him differently. He's a phenomenal quarterback. He really is," Carroll said. "He had a fantastic offseason and preseason with us, and he comes out in the first game, has a great first game. It was all fitting. It was exactly the right time for us, and then we just faltered and faltered. We didn't do well enough coaching." No shit, Pete. He goes, "We should have had him better prepared for things that happened, and that wouldn't have happened," he said. He goes, "I take a lot of responsibility in that. We didn't prepare him well enough in the offseason, even though he looked great and we felt we had everything lined up. It was very, very disappointing for us both." He goes on talking about this. I mean, there's a bunch of quotes in here from him.
Yeah, fuck him.
I know.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes.
100%. 100%. I think the game has just passed him by. Okay. Dear old Pete, we wish you well.
No, we don't. I don't wish you nothing well.
Oh, yeah. He gets to enjoy his golden years with a lot of
Fuck
money.
him.
Bro.
Fuck him and his
Got a
golden
bag
years.
and shit.
Fuck him and his golden years. Yeah.
Got the number 1 pick, so I'm not hating on
Yeah.
him too much.
Mhm.
But yeah. But yeah, crazy. Let's see what else happens. In this now
You muted me.
open. Am I muted? Nope.
No, you muted me.
I didn't mute you. I did not
Yeah,
mute
you did.
No, I did.
Oh, did you guys hear me even say what I was saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Tripping.
We chose to ignore you.
Yeah, it's different.
That's fine.
No, bro, you're getting all mad earlier. I like it when you're sus.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it will be 8:05.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
entertainment. Yeah, it's not based on who you guys are picking. 805. It's going to be entertainment based on what activities you're partaking in.
Remember, I'm going to be boring. Wife and I don't drink, but that's fine. I don't care.
It'll still be fun.
Oh, I'll laugh my ass off with all the other drunkers. That's the fun part. Well, we finally broke down and decided we were actually going to rent a car to drive out there. I don't want to take ours out there. It's a long ass ride. Plus, if it breaks down and it's a rental, hey, broke down. Okay, come bring me a new one. Hop in the new one and keep going.
It's getting late for Jeff. He's cranky.
I'm not cranky. This is early for me. I'm up until 3.
She is up till 3 because I'm like,
He
God damn,
is.
bro, why are you so up? It's like 1 o'clock for me, and I'm trying to put this kid to sleep.
He's still crunching the numbers for our salary cap and how he's going to get people to restructure.
The little monkeys at work. Like a real at work.
Uh-huh. He said, "I'm partaking in a trade back party." So last year at the draft party, I recorded 805 when we took Genty. So if you're near him or if anybody's near him that day and we don't trade back, please record 805 crashing out when we draft Mendoza.
Hey, him. I'm going to have all 3 of them now. I'm going to have him,
Yeah.
Severe, and Chris. All 3 of them are going to be like, what?
It probably won't be as big because we did it at a Raiders party. So after we took him, all this shit came out with JT and the hype and all that. So that made it even worse, I think. Because then instantly his picture went on the building on the side of the Palms. Like boom, right there. Like yeah, all big. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Caleb Banks. Yeah.
Let them know what you guys have going on. Anything that everybody should be looking out for. We have over 100 in the building. Appreciate again everyone pulling up and rocking with us on this Wednesday night for free agency madness. Leo, what do you have going on this week? You have anything else lined up?
No. Today's Wednesday. I'll be back on Monday with my Poodle Raider podcast crew. So I'll be back on with Raquel and Shona. Raquel joined us a little bit yesterday after the Ravens pulled out on the deal. So definitely get Shona's reaction to that.
Big pullout.
Yeah, the big pullout. So we'll see what happens, and then hopefully by then everyone will be announced. I had to talk Chona off the ledge right now a little bit. Chona was getting a little worried. He didn't see all the players signed that had committed. So I was, time to relax. They just landed. He's like, okay, cool.
I saw him post this just now, and I went into the mock draft thing.
Yeah.
Jets didn't offer me anything.
Really?
They didn't. First one to come up was Arizona, and nothing from the Jets. Nothing at all.
That's crazy.
Because they got Geno.
God bless them.
Yep.
Arch Manning, here we come, huh?
Right. Arch Manning. Mm-hmm.
Arch Manning not wanting to go there. Here they come.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even be Arch. Should be his family. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
God, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Arch.
Like this, saying, hell no. And Eli, the uncle's going, no, don't let him go to the Jets.
Yeah, he's like, there. What's wrong with you?
Nate and I will be on tomorrow night. You got a hockey game or anything you're gonna go to, or you good?
So honestly, I almost went to the Clipper game tonight, you guys. So lucky.
What?
Clipper game.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, that's right. You were an Angel fan, so you're just like all over.
They were free tickets, so
Jesus,
I've never been.
I've never been
to the,
baseball and basketball.
I'm not a Clipper fan.
He's a Laker fan.
Then why would you go to a Clipper game?
Because it was free.
Tickets.
Who are they playing? Who are they playing? Oh, free tickets. Who are they
They're
playing?
playing the Wolves?
Yeah.
You would have seen Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
That's different.
Now it makes
sense. Okay.
Exactly.
If it's for free, I mean,
No, but for free to see Ant-Man? Oh, yeah.
That's why.
Like if the Clippers were playing the Wizards and they were for free, I'd be like, that's a lot of traffic. I gotta pay parking.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
2 hours.
Who's Ant-Man? I don't follow basketball. So.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan's illegitimate son.
Anthony Edwards, the guy from ER? The guy from Revenge of the Nerds?
No.
That's a different Anthony Edwards, bro.
Your mic is on. We could hear you. We're just like, man, no.
I'm gonna ignore you.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. That's crazy. All right.
But
sorry, I'm not a Raider
no.
fan. I'm a Saints fan.
There's
We'll be on tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern time.
There's no hockey. There's no
7 o'clock Pacific.
Baseball hasn't started yet.
The World Baseball Classic?
Well, I'm saying like games to attend to.
Oh, and I can't go to that flag football game anyway, Nathan.
There you go.
It's the 21st. It's the day of the Easter fundraiser barbecue. Yeah.
The one that they moved from Dubai to LA now.
It's in
What
April.
is that, bro?
It's the NFL one there, right?
Yeah, it's the Tom Brady one that's sponsored. It's a flag football competition.
Yeah.
It was supposed
By
to
Fanatics.
be in Dubai, but with everything going on over there, they moved it to the
Like
States.
NFL players supposed to come out and participate. Oh, okay.
They're drafting like team players. Like a lot of NFL players are in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the one with the commercial for Jalen Hurts, right?
I heard
Yeah.
about it. but
Yeah.
No.
No, that's
What?
the Olympics one.
That's
for
the
him, isn't
Olympics.
it?
Yeah, that's the Olympics.
Are they going to let pros play in that?
Yes.
Why not?
Ooh. I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
Pros just played in the Olympics in freaking for the NHL.
Yeah.
I understand that. I totally get that. But I wonder what type of injury clause, contract, whatever.
They all have insurance for it. Yeah.
I got my medal one, bro.
Yeah, insurance is great, but what about the players that are going to be on the field for whatever? You know what I mean? Like, how's that impact the team? Like, say Genti goes out there and blows out a knee. Now what?
Genti's on the flag football team. So
I know he is. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
So what if he goes out there and blows a knee out?
Then he blows his knee out, and we pick Jeremiah Love.
I hope that means Genty's gonna go to Battle
Why
for
the dra-
Vegas if he's doing extra.
Yeah, all right. But
All right.
what about the Olympics? Yeah, it's the same thing, though. I mean, that happens after the draft that year. And Mendoza goes out there and plays quarterback, and he tears his ACL. Now what? Now we're
Oh
screwed.
shucks.
Oh no! Boo!
no.
Boo!
I know. I know.
Right.
Too, you won't, Mike. Oh, you mean we're gonna draft another quarterback? Oh.
Oh, now we gotta actually have a good one. Fuck.
We gotta get a good one. Hey Nate, tomorrow night, what do you think about doing mock drafts?
Oh
I'm cool with
Lord.
it. I'm cool with it.
Let there
do it.
be
We haven't
mock
done one yet.
Let there be mock drafts live.
Just make
live
sure you
mock
don't.
drafts.
Make sure you have one without the number 14 pick.
Yes, and the,
Oh, they're already
cap
up there.
Jeff,
They're already
Eleven
putting
versus
up
cap,
numbers.
cap Jeff at 15.
Yeah,
Let him get more than 15. If not, you're gonna be there all night.
Jeff, you can't make any
Trade back,
trades.
trade back.
No, I wouldn't. I would do very minimal. I'm not gonna because it'd be a serious one. When I do those big ass ones, that's just to be funny and see how many I can get.
805.
What are you saying? Mendoza doesn't have a run game to rely on in flag football. He wouldn't know what to do, huh?
I just
Back shoulder throws, 805, all the way down the field, baby. Back
I
shoulder
just know
throws.
Caleb Williams is gonna torch an absolute freaking poor French team in the fucking Olympics. I'm sorry.
But hey, 805, Bob. Guess what? Guess what
He's
is?
pro ready. End of story.
Who's pro ready? Who's pro ready?
Fucking, he's
But
pro
those-
ready.
He's not pro ready.
And that didn't even work out for them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I wanted to
Bo
go ahead
Callahan.
and do some shit.
Bo Callahan. Mhm.
What was the name of the guy they took?
Shit.
The defensive player they ended up taking in that
Yes,
The
movie.
linebacker at Ohio State, Arvell Reese.
Shut up.
Right. He looked like Arbel Reese a little
I
bit.
forgot his name.
Right now.
Was it Mac or something?
It was Mac.
Vontae Mack.
Vontae Mac.
Mac.
Vontae
That's
Mac.
it.
Yeah.
And what was the running back's name?
Something Jennings.
Something
Yeah.
junior, yeah.
Something Jennings. Yeah.
Because that was the running back was
He was
He was Cleveland royalty.
Yeah, he
whatever
was
the
very
Was
fuck
Arian
it is.
Foster.
Terry Crews' son in the movie.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Arian
Yeah.
Foster.
Arian Foster.
Yes.
Hey.
I would
Such
take
a damn
Arian
good
Foster
movie. I
in
gotta
a
watch that a few
heartbeat.
times leading up to the
It's not
draft. now,
that
too.
great.
Would you
I love
would,
that movie.
Far-fetched.
would you guys hate if the Raiders drafted Branch at any point?
Oh, I
in
would
the
love
draft?
Zach Branch.
Oh, of course. He's Raider.
If he's there later in the draft, why
Royalty.
not?
I know because I
Oh.
saw like Raider royalty. Would you guys be mad at that?
I wouldn't, but you have to remember that he's
From
not
Las Vegas.
a big receiver. He's not size
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
He's not.
He's a better Trey Tucker.
Yes.
Just imagine we grab him and he ends up out playing Tucker, and Tucker gets cut in training camp.
Well, then you gotta start crunching the numbers, bro. Get Tucker out of there.
Going, baby.
I'm
Right.
get the little monkey.
Go get in your little cave with your cat nerds and be like, all right, y'all.
Look, this is what we can do.
Yeah.
Did
You
Jake
should.
create that clip?
We should make a clip and go back to when 805 says he's not pro ready. Because there was one live he did when they were talking about quarterbacks being pro ready, and he was like,
That guy's not already.
"Yeah, he's not pro ready. The only one that's pro ready around here is Simpson."
I did it for you to piss you off.
Oh my god!
Caleb Williams would be the perfect flag football quarterback, and I completely agree.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
I think it's gonna be Jalen Hurts though.
You think so?
Isn't Tom Brady playing too, or is he coaching?
No, that's completely different. I'm saying
That's a different
I'm
one.
saying the
Olympics and
Olympics.
Fanatics is different.
Oh,
yeah, the
The
Olympics.
Fanatics tournament's the one that's coming up. Mhm.
that's the one that's being moved from Dubai to LA.
Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing in that one though, correct?
Tom
Brady
Brady
and
yes.
Gronk. Yeah. Mhm. That was why I wanted to go so I can see Tom Brady. Yeah.
Mhm. I see Tom Brady. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not that special. My mom has
I
like
know.
30 pictures of him. It's okay.
I know you created
Oh.
his website. I saw. Big
Yeah.
fanboy.
Really
Served. I can't be within 150 feet of Tom Brady because I might threaten to punch him in the face.
Oh
So.
my gosh.
Don't you go
I
get
still
yourself
would have telling you if
like
you walked in.
Henderson
I don't
and
think I can
like
handle it.
Allegiant before you even get there. Like, sir,
If
you have
you
your
have
Oh,
a big
do
deal.
that, please, 805. Do that, please, bro. Please.
Have it-
So I can
have
make
his
plenty more
picture, like,
lives just for that purpose. Oh my god. Mhm.
What do you
Yeah.
say? Oh, man.
Yes. He's
Do
not
it.
pro ready. God damn it.
Like, I don't
Here-
care.
here's the thing.
You know, I asked him if he realized that last week. I must have said that about 7 or 8 times throughout the show, trying to just throw it out there when he was on with Nate and I last week. I kept saying, here's the thing.
Oh,
But
he
he didn't
does.
catch it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, man. That's it. I got James with the
What's up, James?
Raiders. You already know. Yes, sir.
I cannot see Jeff tackling Brady. He wouldn't catch up to him.
No.
Oh, God, no. I would never catch
Best
him.
shot is like trying to trip him as he was like walking by or something.
I'd have to corner him somehow.
Yeah. Use your back scratcher, bro. You're like, where are you going? Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Oh, bro. That's sweet. For me, I don't have anything lined up this weekend unless something goes down. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday with Raiders Unfiltered. So make sure you guys go ahead and pull up Monday afternoon. So great show. Make sure you guys go ahead and watch the replay of that. I had Will and
Michael.
on Monday. Really
Sorry,
good show.
Michael.
Depending on what
No
time the
news
press
about
conference-
Deuce, Michael. Sorry, brother. No news. But we're getting Derek Carr apparently. So keep your head up. Yes.
That's why they're having a big press conference tomorrow.
Yep. For Derek Carr.
They're going to break all that news tomorrow.
Oh no! We suck again!
That's what's gonna happen if Derek Carr comes back. Not doing it.
So we're going to start AOC then, which you all love. So you would start AOC over Derek Carr?
Derek Carr's not even on the
If
team.
you had to start somebody,
Derek
and
Carr's
it's
not
not
even on-
Mendoza,
First off, sir, we have to go
Right.
trade for Derek Carr. We have to trade for his
okay,
rights.
but again,
He doesn't own his
again.
rights. We have to trade for him. You're Mr. I don't want to give up any draft capital.
Thank you.
At the tail end of the draft, who gives a
Case
shit?
closed.
Like 6th, 7th
Right.
round, I could care less.
I
But
rest
real
my-
quick, if
Don't give it up.
if we only have 2 quarterbacks on this roster, okay, it's Mendoza and it's AOC 12, and you cannot stop Mendoza. You're okay with just going into AOC 12 for say the first few weeks? Everybody that hates him so much, and he's not a good
My
quarterback.
trust
so you're
is
okay
in
with-
Spytech, and I'm pretty sure he's not dumb
no,
enough.
no, no. Leave everybody
for
else
Carr to
out of
be
it.
there.
Just
No,
do
why?
your
Why?
Everybody
I'm
else.
not. I don't live in your universe. I don't live in Bizarro land.
I
where,
need to
where
live in
it's either
Bizarro
Carr or AOC, right?
A car or nothing.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
Carr-
live in that.
Carr-
I don't live in that world. Yeah.
But again, are you okay going into this
Right.
preseason or the training camp with just 2 quarterbacks? If we don't get Cousins or anybody else,
So I'm hopping in my time machine, shifting to another world where reality hits in, right? And those aren't our only 2 options. And Carr's the only
Yeah,
other
right now they
thing.
are. You look at our
Right?
roster right now. We got
Yeah.
1 quarterback.
Yeah, we haven't even hit the draft yet. Mendoza's not even on here. So what's the
Okay,
point
then.
of like,
So
oh,
there
you
you
have
go.
to pick Carr or him?
I didn't say Carr. I never said Carr or him.
No.
I said Mendoza
Uh-huh.
in AOC 12.
So if those are my only
You
2
didn't pick
options, who am I going to pick?
That's what I mean. You're going to pick one of the 2. Are you okay? But let's say you can't.
Those are my only 2 options. So you just said it. So what other choice do I have?
That's not what I'm saying. I said, are you confident going into the season with
I'm not
just
confident going into the season with Mendoza.
I know you're not. That's why I don't know why you're arguing with me.
Yeah.
I'm expecting the argument from Jay.
Like, yeah, why would I be comfortable with either one of those? At that
I
point,
know.
it's like,
I'm way
Yeah.
more confident with Mendoza than AOC, of course. How much is Kyler Murray? How much is Kyler Murray again, Leo?
Huh?
Seven Sons
How
got
much
a
is
legit
Kyler Murray
point.
again?
Bizarro land.
1.5.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
dog, come take a spin real quick. Next door in Vegas,
Mhm.
But
dog.
Seven Son has a legit point. What he just said too. When Carr was starting in this with New Orleans under Kubiak's offense before he got injured, he was cooking because he was looking good that season, and then it all went to shit because he got hurt.
Mhm.
So if it's the same system they're running now, he could come in and do the same damn thing. Yeah, he's a couple years older.
Couple years. When was the last
There's
time he
a
played?
possibility.
Who were the
Huh?
wide receivers there?
Well, what's his name was his first year there. Oh my god. Well, no, not Olave. Olave, right?
Olave.
Yeah, it was Olave.
Alvin
and
Kamara's on that team too, right? Great fucking weapon.
Kamara hasn't
Great
been the
fucking
best
weapon.
the last few years. He's
But
not
Carr
been
has.
what he
Don't go
was
back
when
to.
he was-
We're talking about that year. That year, Alvin Kamara balled out that year.
But that's what I'm saying. Kamara hasn't been the best in the last few years.
Neither
and
has
that
Carr.
includes the end that he was doing.
Yeah, he hasn't played. So what's your point?
Who was his tight end then? Oh, he had Foster Moreau then too, didn't he? Because Foster Moreau followed him there.
Yeah. Mhm. At that point, you know what? Tom Brady suit up. Tom Brady suit up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Money
Yeah.
Chuck, Jay, why would Jay do that to Brady?
I don't know, bro. Like,
It's me that wants to hit Brady, not Jay.
wrong guy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's me.
Like that guy. That guy. Oh man. But other than that, appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and pull up next week for another rated.
Absolutely not.
Great show, guys. But
Michael Thomas, that was one of them. Yes,
That's it. I knew it was an older receiver. I just couldn't remember who it was, but a receiver that was good in his days. So.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Olave was a rookie that year, wasn't he? Or was it his second year?
I want to say it was his second year. Yeah.
I think, yeah. Do we have anybody on with us next week?
I just remember Kamara being insane that year too, because a lot of those touchdowns were too just Carr dumping the ball off to Kamara and him just fucking going to the house. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Leo would know.
Do we have somebody on with us next week?
Confirmed.
No, I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I didn't tell him. So let me see if he wants to. If you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, good. It's your perfect.
Yeah.
It's your week too.
Yeah.
Okay. But either way, we'll have a fire show. So make sure you guys go ahead and pull up again. Appreciate everyone who tapped in with us today. Thank you for all the super, all the memberships, everybody who gifted memberships. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe on all the channels you see here. Also on AR's channel, we have his link to his channel pinned down in the description. So make sure you guys head on over, give him a subscribe for sure. But that is it for us today. We are now just waiting for Leonard Baum to be official, and most likely that will happen mañana.
Shit, I forgot I had 2 polls going.
Oh, what were your polls?
Trade or keep Max. On one of them, it was 83% to keep, 17 to trade, and on the other one was 73% to keep, 27 to trade. So it was 51 votes on one and 36 on the other.
And favorite to keep him?
Yeah. Majority wins to keep him.
Like
I said, if that's what happens, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, he said Jay because Jay could catch Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, I could.
I don't think so.
I got that.
I don't think so. No.
It is, bro. 5 yards, that's it.
No.
I think out of all of us, Nate might have the best shot out of the 4.
And even then, we might be pushing it. Right, Nate?
If we go the 5 of us that were on screen, then my money's on Afakasi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Tom Brady's still in good shape, man. He could still move and play.
Yeah.
This isn't bad.
No polls. polls, not bowls. I know it sounds the same.
I know that was me.
Hey, real quick though, shout out to the moderators tonight too, because we had a shit ton of people in these channels tonight. Holy crap!
Yeah.
So thank you all for doing your jobs and keeping everything
Chat
clean. I
was
appreciate
fun
it.
today. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys go ahead and tap in next week with the Raider Connection show. Till next time, stay safe, nation.
Stay safe. Go
Peace.
Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Raider Nation. It's time to connect. Leo, Jay, Nate, Jeff, Rod. Yeah, silver and black. The crew is insane. Breaking down the madness before you can blink. Another week, wow, another storyline. But the Raider Connection keeps it all in line. From Vegas.